started, Dan. I told you to wait. I said wait. Well, guess what? I might be yawning at the very beginning, but that does not mean we have a boring show. In fact, quite the opposite, my friends. I'm overwhelmed by emotions. You know, some people yawn when they get anxious. I'm one of those people. I'm anxious about how great this show is going to be. Because we have so many great things to talk about. We really do. We're getting a standing O for the prospects of today's show. Today's show is sponsored by Stamps.com. We love. There it is, guys. I mean, yeah, exactly. No yawn can break that energy. We have today.
I'm playing the fucking intro. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up.
It's fine. No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Shut up.
It's fine, Dan. Don't listen to him. So we have some really interesting Minecraft drama happening.
Yeah.
And now this is kind of fun. It's a It's a peek into another universe between a boy named TommyInnit. How old is TommyInnit? Innit.
He is 20.
Oi there, TommyInnit. Are you 20 now, innit?
Governor.
So we're talking about TommyInnit and Dream, which is I gotta say it's pretty fun for me as an outsider, just trying to see what the hell these Minecrafters are kind of shit they're talking to each other.
Nightmare.
So they both made a video. We'll be watching those. Dream is 25.
Let's go.
That's so ancient.
Yeah, he's basically fucking.
Yeah, he's old.
We also have a few other great stories. We got Dream Innit. We got there was there was other stories. I guess maybe they're not developed yet. There was another drama story people needed us to explain.
Yeah. We were talking about doing that on Friday. It's a lot of video game drama. There is a massive World of Warcraft drama.
That
going
one.
on
That's
right
the
now.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's being worked on.
Yeah, I think on Friday, Love and I will have a
That's a
little
big
special
project. So yeah, what
presentation.
we're planning is that usually we do Olivia Tea Time presentations. But now, at this time, we're going to their expertise.
Wow.
Love and Dan will be
Usually it's Goss Talk
co-producing.
now. It's Boss Talk.
Boss Talk.
Hey, I'm very
That's right.
excited.
This is an evolving topic too. It's getting worse.
It seems to be getting worse.
Pretty crazy.
Yep.
You guys will see.
So I don't know anything about it, but I'm staying in the dark. But I'm very excited about it.
People know pirate software drama. They're saying. Yep.
So do we play
Wow.
it as haters and they have to loop us into this video game stuff, or are we going in with an open mind? Because
I always go in with open mind.
Okay,
Yeah, open mind, of course. Yeah. That's how it starts.
Sometimes we do to a room full of haters.
Well, that's a good title. We
That's
could
just
call
a
it that, but
moniker.
you don't have to actually play the part of the hater.
I might
if you don't
become
want
a
to.
hater.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Did you think that we came in as haters?
No.
Okay, I
that's
just wanted to make sure you
okay.
didn't think that. You know, that was just the title.
I will say sometimes like with the Selena of Justin, sometimes people can be jaded to give in
Certainly.
and understand.
Certainly.
But no, I would never say that.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, well, Dan, we'll be giving them open minds. I mean, I've used to play World of Warcraft. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But I played it for several years, I'd say, pretty heavily.
Yeah. That's frankly where I'm at too. But this had to do with World of Warcraft Classic, which is the era that we played in. So it should be pretty familiar to you.
Good.
Yeah.
Why am I yawning so much, you guys? Oh my gosh.
Gosh.
I want to thank.
Well, were you up super late last night with Firewatch?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I was basically. It's
Because the winds came back last night, but it seems like they've
everything's
got a good
fine.
handle on it. Yeah. Thank God.
I was been working on on this video, man.
Gotcha.
I'm just chipping away at it. I worked all day yesterday because I had the day off of the pod. Added 10 minutes to the runtime of polished work. But my God, there's still a lot of work to do.
Keep on that grind.
The day this finishes will be a great day. But from everyone I've shown it, it seems to... Oh, did you watch it?
I did.
You didn't give me any notes.
I was planning on talking to you after the show today.
That bad?
That bad?
Everyone who I showed it to so far seems to think it was good.
Okay.
Watch it.
Not Dan, apparently.
No, that's. I mean, I have notes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a critical eye. That's what I'm here for, right?
That's why I sent it.
Yeah. So we'll talk. We'll talk.
But just so you know, going in, just to get ahead of what happened last time, calling me a racial slur is not feedback. Okay, that's just inflammatory.
Oh, let me.
Oh, did you like the one joke about the pike? The pike for a.
Oh yes, actually that did.
That
make
was
me
good,
laugh.
right?
But also,
That was good.
why are you? What?
Oh, Dan, they're not gonna fucking care. They'll figure it out. They'll watch the video. It'll still be a fun joke.
Okay.
Dan thinks that you can't give away a single shred of anything ever. This shirt is on teddyfresh.com. Turn the green screen off real fast. A little more vibrant.
No, look at that.
Nice shirt. It's quite heavy. It's almost like a jacket. But I love the buttons. You know, the traditional button is so worn out. This is a click-on button.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Watch this. You can't do this with a normal shirt. Ah!
Whoa! You can't do that with a normal shirt.
Honestly, these are so much better. I don't know why this isn't used more commonly, right?
Clicking the mouse.
I like those kind of buttons.
Yeah.
I struggle with buttons. It's hard.
Like I
Do you struggle?
Yeah.
I do too. Well, I was able to do the cuffs by myself. Usually with a traditional button, that's not happening.
Wow.
You know?
Sure.
So that's
You
pretty
can't
big.
cuff.
Smash that
You
button.
can't button your own cuffs.
Not when you fold it over. Like that? That's a hard maneuver, Dan. You're seriously gonna act like you're so much better than me? That you can do that?
Yeah.
Dan,
with
Ethan's
a
right
fold, it's
about
hard.
this. It is hard.
Thank you, Olivia.
It is.
She knows.
Absolutely.
Anyway, you can bring back the background.
Nice.
Oh, we had something exciting to try before we get into the stories. I was expressing that I wish I had moisturizer for the inside of my nose. And I learned from my darling crew here that is a thing, apparently. People put moisturizer inside their nose.
Yeah, it's a place that gets dry, so it's a place to moisturize.
But is that a count as external use?
Yeah, it's just
I think so.
it's a little dark, dank little cave in there, but it's still,
think it's-
open to the elements.
So you're saying if there's a cave on a mountainside, it's not considered subterranean?
Oh, no, it definitely is. But maybe
Well-
it just works
Well, there you go.
anyway.
See, that's an
It
issue.
depends on the depth that you enter the cave. I mean, because you're not really like protected from the elements. Say you're on the side of Everest and you're trying to, and there's sort of like a little cave that you can go into.
It would
But just like a
protect you
few
from
feet,
wind.
You're still exposed to the elements at that point.
Well, not quite. You're protected from the wind. And
Yeah,
the
I guess it's ambiguous, isn't it?
Well, let's give it a shot because you guys say it's a good thing to do. But what do I need? A Q-tip and moisturizer?
Yeah, I
Totally.
got you.
I
Hell
have
yeah.
Just snort
Aquaphor.
it.
That might be better than a moisturizer.
Aquaphor? That seems so heavy to put in your nose.
I do that all the time.
For real?
Aquaphor.
I'll
it
do
up, dude.
Aquaphor then because that seems to be like
The dome.
I put
more.
my nipple cream in there.
You put nipple cream in your nose?
I put it everywhere, girl. I put it all over my lips. It's the best moisturizer, and it heals. You remember that
No,
one time
you're
you had a
right.
hole in your foot, and the nipple cream fixed it so quick.
No, you're right. The what is it called?
Lanolin.
Lanolin.
Or Lano Lips.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever you guys got. I'll shove it in my nose. I don't give a shit.
Oh, which one do you want? So we got this, or we have Aquaphor.
I'll start with the Aquaphor just because I know that.
Okay.
I'm an Aquaphor guy.
Understood.
I've been using it. You know, I got tattoos. I don't know if you guys know. It's pretty cool. I don't like to wear long sleeves that much anymore because it, you know. Here, let me just, you know,
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Where is it? Where's the tattoo?
There's a couple, you know.
Where?
There's a couple. There's one here, too. All right, thank you. Thank you. Well, that's a good look. I like that. That's a good roll. You like that roll? Or is that too high of a roll?
No, that works.
Roll it.
There
It'd be nice if you rolled it better.
Yeah, true.
I think it's too high of a roll.
It's way too high.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll just pull it down.
Yeah. You want like mid forearm. There you go.
Nice. Still a
Look like
little.
a pirate.
It could use a little work. All right, let's do this, guys. This is very exciting. Can we get a drum roll, please, and some tense action music? No, more like action, cinematic. Yeah.
You think that's enough?
Yeah.
That looks like.
This is for my little nose. My tiny fuckable nose holes.
Well, lift it up. Let's see. Let's see in there. Crane your head back. You need more Aquaphor. my guy.
No, he's gonna clog up his nose.
All right, I'll go more. Dan
Yeah.
says more.
Just in case.
I mean, it's really dry in there.
Yeah.
This is gonna be one of
The
those things.
Santa
now
Ana
that, like,
wins, dude.
This is gonna be one of these things now where it's like I did it once and now my body will never recover unless my nose is completely aquafored all the time.
Although my nose is fucking massive.
That's how they get you. That's how big Aquaphor does it. Yep. That
Aquaphor
wasn't the
doesn't,
cleanest insertion.
doesn't have a strong smell, which is so important because
Very
the
good, yeah.
moisturizer, even when they say it's non-scent, they really mislead with that non-scent
Totally.
sale. Okay, I like what I'm feeling. Certainly.
Yeah. Soothing.
Yeah, I think Dan was right. I like the amount I put in there. Okay.
All right, we're halfway through. We're halfway through, people.
Nice. I don't know if Hila knows about this. Does she do this and she never told me?
Does she know about this?
Can we call her?
These are like women's secrets, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Why is she not? We're married. She's supposed to tell me about this shit.
It's just cause and effect.
Can someone call her, please? I'll call her when I'm done.
It's in my, this is gonna sound crazy, but my daily to-do list on my phone. I have one thing that repeats every day at night, and it includes lube nose.
Lube your nose?
Yeah,
The inside or the outside?
The inside, because it gets so dry, and if I don't, I wake up with scabs sometimes in my nose.
Oh, interesting. I got lube all over my lip.
Your nose so your eyes and your nose. You have
I'm just
sleep
fucked.
issues, man.
Yeah, no, I'm all fucked up.
Well, I might start doing that, Dan. I mean, shit, I didn't know about all that. I want tight, lubricated, twink-like nostrils. Okay.
Well, you got 'em.
This is why people love this show, because let's be real, nobody would have the balls to sit here at the very top of the show, no less, when people are more likely to just click off.
Right. They're not yet
I
committed.
command you to come into my mouth in the name of Jesus.
No.
Whoa.
It's not like
Come
that.
into my mouth.
It's not like that. Okay.
It's
All
too
right.
thick. I can't suck it, dude.
Now I feel like... Here, turn away. Dan, say something.
You could squeeze your nose like this if it feels like you
Say
can't
something.
breathe.
Talk to the camera, Dan.
Why? You don't want to be on camera right now? What are you doing? Whoa, what are you doing?
Whoa!
Stop!
Oh my god!
Ethan,
Don't do
get,
that.
get it out of there.
Are you gonna eat that?
What the? Ugh.
Oh, he ate it. Oh my.
What
Lord.
the hell are you doing?
I got it. No, stop it. You guys are being ridiculous. They're being silly. Nothing happened. Okay, well, I'm good. That feels nice. The smell isn't overwhelming by any means.
Good, good. I'm so happy to hear.
I'm going to call Eula.
Ask her if she knows about this.
That's me. Good mammoth moment. Hila, have you been holding out on me? What the fuck? Let's see.
Hello?
Hila, are you watching the show?
Yeah, I just tuned in. What am I watching?
Okay, did you know that people put Aquaphor and moisturizer up their nostrils?
No way.
Okay. Because it's great, and I just wanted to make sure you weren't, intentionally keeping that from me.
No, I had no idea. That's news to me.
Okay.
Do you believe her?
I do, because I've never seen her do it. She would have told me about it. This would be
Is that something everybody's doing?
AB and Olive, at least. Anyone else?
Wow.
Nah, I've never done that.
So Avi and Olivia are doing it, and they're sticking all kinds of shit. They're doing nipple creams.
Yeah.
They're doing Vaseline. They're doing moisturizer. What haven't you put up there?
For real.
Have you tried marinara sauce?
Yep.
Nair?
Nair? Wow. That seems like a bad idea. All right, Hila. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Is the show about to start? Can we, or is there more like 10 minutes of nose?
Well, I mean,
Actually, it started 16 minutes ago.
well, I mean, as long as we're talking, it's going to continue going. So, if you want to keep,
Okay.
you know. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye bye. There you guys. That's a mammoth, mythical, mommy moment.
Good
Bad
moisturizing
mythical
moment.
second. All right. Let's see. We have so many fun hater videos. These people keep making them, and they get dumber and dumber, if you can believe that. This was posted on our subreddit, so I looked into it.
Hi everyone, it's me again.
This girl
Hi, everyone.
made a.
Hi everyone.
The snarkers obviously, predictably, have been losing their minds over our charity shirts we're doing. They say if they don't say that well, they say we're taking advantage of the tragedy, but they don't say why. Because obviously we're donating 100% to charity, so there's not any real benefit to us doing it in terms of that. There is, however, when that didn't hold, because I've seen they're trying to cross-post this to other subreddits to build it into something. When that didn't hold, they go, "Can you believe that she drew a fire?" Can you imagine being a survivor and seeing that? It's like, can you point to one? They're like, I am so upset. You don't even live in LA. You're fucking some dumbass who's like in fucking Maine, being angry for LA people who haven't complained and who are going to be the recipients of this money. Like, get a life. Holy shit.
Also, all of these people neglect to mention that the front of the shirt, that's the back,
Yeah,
the
that's the
front
back.
has
Teddy
one
Fresh.
of those planes that's putting the fire on the
scooper.
back of the shirt out.
It's the super scooper.
Let's go to teddyfresh.com, guys, actually.
Let's head on over.
Brought to you, this Teddy Fresh moment is brought to you by Snark. Where is this? It says here, this is the scooper one? Oh yeah, so there you got the fire and you got the scooper. The heroes of LA. Love them. Anyway, let's watch this genius take. The reason why this is interesting to me is, again, this girl usually gets like 80 views per video.
Teddy Fresh.
And this is the dumbest video. I'm not kidding you. And it got 1,200 likes and like 50,000
Well, don't poison
views.
the well for me, Ethan.
Yeah, I know.
Let me judge it on its own merits.
You know what poisoned the well, Dan? Fires. You have to boil your water.
They actually said you can't even drink the water in that area at all, even with boiling.
Oh, for
You see
real?
that?
In Palisades?
Yep.
I didn't hear that. I heard just boil.
Yeah,
they upgraded it.
It was only certain neighborhoods, I think, in Palisades, and maybe even in Altadena, where they said, do not drink whatsoever,
Wow,
not even
okay.
with boil.
Carnivore diet will
I mean,
Yeah,
that
I
kind of
mean,
makes
yeah.
sense because what's in the,
The
water
boiling
has
isn't going to
already
get
been
rid of
boiled.
like the fucking plastic
Soot,
and shit.
Yeah.
nasty, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, check. So this is a banger video for her. Let's see. Let's see what it takes here.
Let's see it.
I don't know if it.
I should make an Ethan hate account incognito
Teddy
because
Fresh.
I mean, shit. I want to capitalize on this gold rush.
Teddy Fresh, which is, I don't know if it's just Ethan Klein's wife or both of their, I'm pretty sure it's both of their clothing company. They are getting some backlash for this design. Ignore my dog snoring. But
I can't ignore your dog snoring. In fact, I wish you would just show your dog snoring. This video would be a lot more
It'd be more
entertaining
entertaining.
and interesting.
Also, like, besides the point of all this, obviously they're sending the money they make from this to fire department and an animal, I don't know, an animal something, an animal society in LA.
Genius.
But my question is, like, obviously
So
when,
you put a lot
like,
of thought into
because
that.
now
The right
they've
person
made
to make
this
this video.
Lonely Ghost. Let me see what they texted me something about. Yeah, Lonely Ghost made shirts supporting LA.
Wait, Lonely
BFF
Ghost? What is she talking about? What is Lonely Ghost?
I don't know.
Is that her alter ego? She doesn't have friends? Nobody sees her?
Lonely Ghost. I know. Yeah,
That's sad, girl. You're not a lonely ghost. You do need to get around more, though. I wouldn't spend more time in the Snarker subreddit. That is definitely not good for your psyche.
FF's made shirts supporting. And my thing is, like, when you make merch, obviously you have to pay to have it made and, like, pay for the shirts, pay for the design to be put on the shirts, like,
Okay.
pay for everything else. Why not just, like, donate the money that it takes to make all these shirts? Just, like, donate that money.
That isn't that dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Well, just this. Does she think you're the? Does she think that you came up with the idea of doing a charity fundraiser by, like, selling an item? Because this is
she's like
unbelievably.
Instead of making shirts, which by the way they're pre-sale, you don't know how many you're going to sell. Why don't you just donate all that money? I mean, listen, lady.
The money comes from the proceeds from the people that buy the shirt to donate.
They could
don't come from you.
It's more like the people could donate the money, or they could get a cool shirt that they like, and basically donate the money through us. Like, it seems like a really good proposition if you want to donate and you want to do it through and get a cool shirt.
Yeah,
it's kind of that's why we do it, right?
Yep.
People
Brands
are more
connecting.
motivated to, and instead of keeping the profit for all of our work that you pointed out,
most people
we donate it.
Right. Most people are not going to donate originally. This is a good way to incentivize people donating.
And
there's ridiculous.
Our audience, there's people in our audience who will, like, let's say, allocate a certain amount of money for, like, Teddy Fresh. And that's usually money that we make our company. These same people are going to be using that money to buy this charity shirt to support charity. So why the fuck did you even make this video? And then people come and support her. This is the most harebrained. Guys, please. How low can the bar get?
Like, why? Like, obviously, yeah, it's for a good cause, but, like, why?
That's a good sound drop, Zach. What?
Like, obviously, yeah, it's for a good cause, but, like, why not just make the... Like, it costs money to make these shirts.
Yeah.
I guess maybe, like, with the price, I guess the way that they price all of these items that they're making money.
No, that's not how it works.
But, like, you're also spending money, so why not just, like...
What? This is her thought is not even cooked all the way.
It's baffling.
I don't even know if she knows what she's saying.
I don't think she does.
But if you,
she's kind of figuring it out as she goes.
Okay, maybe I'm just the only one thinking that. I mean, whatever. Donation is a donation, so they're all doing good things. But this design is a little crazy.
Why? You didn't even talk about it.
Why would you want to wear a shirt of a fire?
Why wouldn't you want to wear a shirt of a fire? I mean,
it's scary.
What do you mean? Shirt?
It's scary.
Shirt with fire on it. I mean, these are sick. Where you take it up with Guy Fieri, all right? You know what I mean? Take it up with Ryan Reynolds. I'm actually surprised. This is the real shirt.
Dude.
What is that shirt?
Of course.
Is that photoshopped?
I think he'd rock it.
I feel like it looks photoshopped.
That's hilarious. Yeah, exactly. Take it up with the Goss, who fucks, by the way.
Yeah,
that's what I hear.
So then you go, okay, well,
a little quiet, isn't he?
This video should only have comments that are basically like, what? And there's a few comments because it was posted on our subreddit. But and they only have like 40 likes. If you go down to the 300 one, what? Why not make a generic LA Teddy Fresh shirt?
Okay.
We did do that, actually.
Yeah, that's one of the options.
But why don't you make a clothing company and then raise money for the victims of a disaster, and then you can decide on the creative direction. What?
What?
They did what?
Bold.
Buck?
This cannot be real.
Holy shit. These people are fucking... Oh, my God. I watched the video. I didn't see the comments. This
her
is
name is
fucking
Olivia.
insane.
Is that your alt, Olivia?
No.
This cannot be real.
Why not a teddy bear firefighter? I mean, that's actually just fine.
That's a good idea.
That's a cute...
That's fine
that's
commentary.
another
That's just
idea.
another
out, Hungry
idea.
You
Baby.
should make a video.
Hungry baby, you looking for work?
You should make a video.
And she liked that. So yeah, that's.
Oh my
such a
God,
great-
that's such a cute idea.
Oh, we're all on the same page about the teddy bear firefighter.
Shirt with a plane hitting the towers next? Yeah, that's comparable.
my God.
That's
Well,
comparable to what we're doing.
I mean, there are tons of like memorial 9/11 shirts with the Twin Towers on it, like smoking.
Are the planes hitting the building though?
Probably.
Is there a teddy bear inside?
Is there?
plane?
Was the
Like,
pilot a teddy bear?
Listen, I wouldn't wear it. That sounds very tacky, but
Was the suicide pilot
it's
a teddy bear?
hypothetical. I don't think it's a hypothetical.
Someone commented this and is like making that shirt after 9/11 for donations, and literally, girl, you need to literally learn how to read and write. Holy
Never
fuck.
forget it.
I mean, that is an insane shirt to wear. That's that is
Never
insane.
forget it.
That's insane. That can't be real. That's not a real shirt.
$7.
That's crazy.
That
Not
comment
only is
so
it
crazy.
weird, but it's such a bad design too. They're terrible people, dude. They're Zionists. Fuck.
Right.
You got me good. Who's this lady? Let's see who called me a Zionist. Ah. God damn, what the hell? This, okay. Go ahead, turn it up.
My nails done, and I don't want to pay like $20 for a set of press-ons.
I would love to ask her what Zionism is. This girl who, by the way, is so comfortable going online and being like, fuck these Zionists. How can you even support them? Tell me how much you know about the Israel-Palestine conflict, please.
Actually, my roommate and
She knows about the conflict and about croissants.
Croissants and conflict?
Yeah.
What does she know? Where did you read about croissants?
She just mentioned croissants.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. I mean, croissants, there's a lot to know about them. Anyway.
The French would agree.
Guys, hit them up if you want to support the cause. They won't be available for much longer. Thank you. With peace and love, of course. This is the shirt I'm wearing, by the way. Patterned landscape shirt. And just to be clear, this one we do keep the profits of.
Oh.
As it is not a memorabilia charity. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so that's that. So guys, get out there and make some H3 hate videos, man. There's a whole community of people looking to uplift you. No matter how dumb and vapid and pointless your video is, they will support you. And that's fantastic.
Good. Yeah.
Also, talking about enemies of the show, Fidas has turned on us. Although,
Fidas.
I'll say we turned on him first.
I was about to say, I think it's fair to say that we did the turning.
But we started as kind of enemies of Big Fid.
I don't know about enemies, but I mean, we started talking about him because we were making fun of how insane and stupid his videos.
Well, he stole a sleeping bag. He went to Skid Row and did like poverty tourism, where he stole a homeless person's sleeping bag.
Yes, he did.
And then he went to Japan, got arrested there because he was insisted on riding on the train without paying. I don't know.
Idea Kabbalis and my idea. I'm not sure.
Okay.
If is true or not, if I'm 100% true, right? But I don't want to live with a person that will be married to it. And when you understand conversation, I'm not saying that this is
right.
True. I'm true to say to do this, and if it's respectful to the guest that I will be married or whatever to do all these things. But
we've read Fidas. It's okay. But we recently turned on him a bit when we realized he's just a like Russian shill, and he's going to interview Andrew Tate. It's like, bro, how far have you fallen so fast, man? Here, really dumb. Just his posture, the way his shirt is like slumping.
I don't know.
His face.
Well,
he just looks dumb.
Oh my
just
God,
like
the
as a
top comment's
person.
so funny. Did you ever think that he wasn't dumb?
That was always the joke, right? But I mean, he looks dumb. That's additional.
Yeah.
The way his t-shirt is sitting looks a bit dumb.
Yeah. Why would you wear like a super thin shirt and then put two heavy labs on the collar? It looks ridiculous. That's just good
put
commentary.
A little fucking mic on it. And the wire.
Why do you
Stretching
know
out
the
his
wire?
neckline.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Fidas?
What a stupid fucking loser. Oh, Fidas.
I forgot I did that.
So he edited this up, and he just said Fidas looks really dumb, and he tagged us.
Yeah.
So
True.
well, I was wondering, like, maybe he just thought it was funny.
No, he's mad.
He's a politician now. He has a reputation.
Yeah.
Well, all the comments are like, they sound like stereotypical high school bullies.
Well, read the next sentence.
Yeah.
First they ignore you, then they laugh at you.
No, not the next comment. Keep reading that first.
Could you have chosen a better shirt? Yeah, probably. Is it something they need to comment on? No. They sound. Wait, this is a sleeper comment.
You can apply that to yourself. You commented on it.
I love how they admit we have a point.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, that shirt looks like shit, but did they need to say that?
Irma says, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you. Well, if we ignored him first, it's only because I didn't know who he was. I ignoring everybody in the world, basically at this point. Yeah.
Right.
Then they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then you win. Well, what happens during the fight? That kind of depends, right? You skip the battle part.
Then you win. Coming to you from the warrior.
She yada yada. Love that you didn't say anything about it. Just posted their clip. This is this is the dude from. This is one of these grifter dudes. They have these iced coffee hour. I'm pretty sure. I don't know about him. I know his buddy his co-host got busted for shilling some crypto bullshit that made his audience lose a shitload of money.
I think FTX,
and then they got the balls to make a financial fucking podcast.
But you guys talking about Graham?
Yeah.
He's such a nice guy.
He is a very nice guy.
Seems like a nice guy.
So I used to watch his podcast like religiously. But then they like angle into this right-leaning politics. And I was like, what's going on here, brother? So unfortunate.
You guys are right.
Crypto is inherently conservative. I don't know why. Isn't it? It's kind of like
the community around it is definitely tends to be reactionary. Not universally so, but I feel like over time it's increased.
That crypto shit.
I mean, it's finance bros have gotten really into it who all tend to be conservative. So.
Oh, look, they're interviewing my arch nemesis, Vegas Matt.
Yeah.
Our biggest loss was $140,000. We're down $315,000.
From a professional gambler
who's paid, by the way, from the casinos. Let's not forget.
I saw my grandmother, and all she fucking watches is Vegas Matt.
Oh my goodness!
It's just like.
Well, listen, if it gets her out of her system so she doesn't feel the need to gamble, I guess that's good. Although I don't think that's how it works.
I think it's vice versa because she keeps getting the itch. But
there's a reason the casinos pay him to make that content.
She's like, ooh, a new episode today. And it's like, I'm like, all right, shout out.
All right, Vegas, Matt, you get in there, boy.
In approximately the last 18 months, so 20 grand a month-ish is all we've lost. At this stage, especially with all the revenue.
I love how he's like, what do you say, 20 grand a month is all we've lost? That's a significant amount of losses.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money, man.
We're making. That's just a cost of doing business. Now, sadly, the IRS doesn't see it that way, so you can't write off gambling losses against active income. But
I thought you could, actually. Well, good.
Don't question Vegas, Matt.
Yeah, I'm sure he's looked into it. Yeah.
We have some big losses and we've had some big wins, and we keep really good records and we play as smart as humanly possible. We put a lot of effort into like where we're going to play and when we're going to play, and we try to minimize the house edge, which a slot machine probably runs anywhere from 5% to 15% of every.
Everybody knows playing slot machines is the best way to beat the house edge.
Yeah, it's weird how he doesn't mention that he gets paid and gets money to gamble with. He never mentions that.
Yeah, he doesn't. He mentioned that to me in private, but I don't know if he discloses that.
No, when I watch a decent amount of his videos.
As soon as he talked to you.
He doesn't in most videos. I'll say that. I'm sure he's mentioned it maybe for legal reasons somewhere.
Here it says you may deduct gambling losses only if you itemize your deductions on a Schedule A form and kept a record of your winnings and losses. The amount of losses you deduct can't be more than the amount of gambling income. So if you're reporting income, you can't report losses, which is fair. I mean, that's how it works, right? Bro, you're losing slots. What do you need to do? You need to write that off. Come on, bro. We need roads and shit. Hawk Tuah. I don't really care about this, but I'll click it. She's back. This is her first video back.
Everyone is dying.
I think from after the crypto scheme.
You guys are right.
Is she
Everything is a scam, but not this.
Yeah.
Not this.
Exactly, Howie's son-in-law. Is she back? Did she post on the podcast yet?
Let me
or
check.
Is she just posting ads on TikTok?
Want to know who your NBA team is for the season?
Kale, I'm riding with the Atlanta Hawks all season long. And Trae Young, this is my official invite to be my first NBA player on Talk Tuah.
Let's go Hawks.
So she's back.
Let's go back.
Oh, she posted her L.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
No, she didn't post this. This is an edited video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They put their response into.
Got it.
Yeah. Talk to. Let's see. This is probably music.
Nah, that's Otis McDonald, bro. That's the king of royalty free.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's our
that's
boy.
Otis.
That content.
Good
made
dude,
an intro,
actually.
right?
He's made a custom song for us, didn't he?
He did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which one
The
did he
theme
make
song.
for us?
One of the
He
one of the
remixed one
versions
of
of
the
the theme
themes.
song. Yeah.
Can you find that one? I want to hear it.
I think Zach, you know which one it is, right? It's the one with the horns and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not
Nick,
seem to have
hello there.
that one.
It's
But
on YouTube.
anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, all right.
Here.
Her last pod was a month ago with Brooke.
Okay, so yeah, she hasn't posted still.
Just sent the theme song.
So this is Otis McDonald. He made us the theme song. Isn't that fantastic, you guys?
Yeah. He's a legend, dude.
He really is such a talent. There's videos of him creating, and he plays all the instruments. He records them separately, and the dude is just a mega talent. It's
Proud of you.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah.
He used to use it as a theme song.
Such a classic.
Yeah. Good vibes.
Yeah, you guys should check out Otis McDonald's YouTube channel. Super talented guy.
I guess he's still making.
He should be like mega successful. I think he probably is successful to a degree, but he played all these instruments. Got the whole brass, the brass class in there, man.
Oh, hey.
Here, let's look at Odie real fast.
So is everything fully copyright free?
I don't know for sure.
Is everything fully covered?
Copyright free.
Oh, I
His
think so.
channel.
This is all his original music. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This keeps on happening, and I'm having all the ways you do me wrong. This keeps on happening.
He's got such a great, unique sound too. Super funky.
Keeps on happening, and I'm having all the ways you do me wrong.
He's awesome. Yeah, check him out. Otis McDonald.
Yeah, legend.
A legend on earth.
His song must be in more vlogs than any other song.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the vlog. He's the vlog song creator.
True.
I feel like.
Let's see. Blah blah blah. Yada yada. Okay, here's
we're at,
another hater ass thing I gotta get.
Wait, we're at break time.
All right, when we come back, more hater asses need to get their asses
Hated on?
snared.
Something?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. What do you do to an ass? You nair it.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Cleaned?
Let's thank Stamps.com. Brought to you by Allie, Dan's wonderful fiance. She's on the line right now to deliver this copy read.
Yep. Bringing her in right now.
But she's not calling in?
Oh, no.
Misunderstanding. Well, she told me to tell you guys that this is changed the game for her. If you are running a small business at home, if you're mailing anything, no matter how big or how small.
She's mailing, dude.
Is she still crushing it?
Mailing stuff. Well, just last month, because it's the holidays.
Yeah.
We had a ton of orders, and, you know.
It's going to revolutionize. If you're shipping, no matter how big or small, Stamps.com is going to improve your mailing experience by $1 billion. Okay, first of all, we're talking cost savings. All right, let's talk brass tacks, people.
Save me money.
88% off USPS and UPS rates. Let's start there. These are rates you will not see anywhere else. Why do they get such massive rates? Because they serve over 1 million active businesses, and they have incredible
Over 1
negotiating
million?
power with the post office.
1 million?
Yeah.
Surely you misspoke, sir.
No, 1 million. I'm telling you, they're.
Can you double check?
It's 1000.
Can you please double check?
Yeah, it says 1 million.
Ah.
Trusted.
Okay.
Beloved by people just like Ali all over the world.
It's just such a high amount.
Well, it's a great service, and I'm not surprised so many people are using it. It's a testament to how great it is. So first of all, you're saving money, okay? A lot of money, 88% off. Then, well, let's talk convenience, which is the big pull here. They pull together. Convenience, guys. Here's how it works. They send you a free digital scale.
Wow.
That you set up. You weigh your package. You print the postage, the exact postage you need. On your computer, as you're printing the postage, you can decide which carrier you want. You can see the rate. You can see the insurance amount. And basically, you can compare all the different options between the different carriers and decide which one works best for you. Print that out. Put it on the package. Tape it. Glue it. Whatever. I don't know how you do it. Doesn't matter how you do it. And then you schedule a pickup. You just leave it on your front door, and they'll come and get it. You put it in a post op box. You can put it in a drop box. You can bring it to the post office, drop it off at the corner, the counter there. I don't know if you guys know that. You don't have to wait. If you have a package ready with postage, just drop it off there. But do the pickup, because that's obviously the most convenient. Like, holy smokes, you guys. So let's review. It's more convenient by far, and it saves you a lot of money by far. You already have no reason to sign up, but wait, there's more. Sign up at stamps.com and use the code H3 for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial. Free postage. I did not stutter. I said that very intentionally and thoroughly. That's right, you heard it. Free postage. 4-week trial and a free digital scale. And including all that, there's no long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to stamps.com and use the code H3. Wowee, wowee. Oh, I guess no, we have... it's stamps.com/something, isn't it?
/H3.
You could do either one. Just use the code H3, yeah.
Either way.
Links in the description. Thank you to stamps.com. What a great, terrific brand. I love working with them. Thank you to them. Check them out.
They just rebranded.
They did?
Yeah.
They changed their logo.
Oh, shit.
I was delighted to see it when
It's
I
a great
opened their
change.
website.
Yeah.
Let's see. You pulling it up?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Look at that guy. Look how productive he is.
Wow.
No, for real. Look how productive he is.
Well, he's got his coffee. He just saved 88%.
That's what I said.
Wow.
Whoa! No wonder he's so stoked.
Nah, this is legit, you guys. Seriously. So thank you to them. Thank you. Oh, it said, yeah. Be as productive as him. All right, let's move on to another dumbass.
Before we move on to that, there's a super chat I need to read. Normally
Please
I wait
do.
until you go to the restroom, but this just came through from Callie. A man just bought my piss in a red Solo cup for 160 Canadian dollars today.
Why?
Still processing this.
Okay. Why would you... Okay, do they want to call in or what?
Get that bag, Queen.
I don't
Happy
know.
for you.
Well, why did they pee in a red Solo cup? How did that even happen? Did they ask? Did they proposition her to do it? Or did she pee in it first for some reason?
To me, it sounds
right now.
It sounds like a specific request.
Sounds like maybe a request.
Were they at a party? Was that why there was a red cup there?
Maybe.
It's an interesting theory.
Can we have her call in?
Maybe he's like waiting outside the
We're not set
bathroom.
up for a call.
Yeah.
We're not
he's-
set up for a call. Since when?
Since we haven't done phone calls on this show in about 2 years.
Well, they could just call through Discord, no? If they're a member.
Okay.
Dan, she sold someone her piss. This is important. This is breaking. You're the one that you brought this up.
I'm regretting it.
Yes.
No,
see?
people are
Exactly.
like, you don't wash your hands after you take a piss? Nah, my dick's clean.
True. King. Let's see here. Okay, thank you for that update. I mean, yeah, go for it, man. Pee in that cup and get it, right? I'd do it. Someone's like, hey, I'll give you $180 to pee in this cup.
Fill that bag up.
There's a time in my life I would have done it. Probably not now.
Yeah. It costs a little more than $160.
For my pee-pee? For my urine?
I think so.
What are they going to do? A urinalysis of me? Check out my...
Yeah, maybe. Weird people out there.
My blood sugar level or something?
Diagnose you with lupus?
All right, so there's this girl, Caroline Kwan, who is a friend of Hassan's. She is a political streamer. I hear she's very nice, but I will say this. She's very dumb. Just like, being nice and being dumb, they're actually, a lot of times they go together. Sometimes the dumber you are, the nicer you are. I mean, just look at Mice of Men, for example. She's like Lenny.
Like Lenny?
She's Lenny, except obviously totally
like Lenny.
Like, and spiritually, she's like Lenny. She's the girlfriend of Hassan's friend,
Will Neff.
Will Neff.
Another nice guy.
Yeah, I think I met. By the way, this is not personal. He was there when I did the podcast with them, right? Nice, very nice guy. Loved him. If you want to be my friend instead of Hassan's, it's open. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to exclude your girlfriend, though.
I met him at the creator class. He was really nice. He said he was a fan of the show.
Who is?
Will Neff.
That's where that breaks my heart. You know, in the divorce, his son's going to get Will Neff. But just know, my friend, it's not personal. But she's one of these people that felt compelled to comment, and so let's hear her out. And she's not a nobody. She's on Twitch. She's, she's she's definitely like an orbiter, Hassan orbiter, I would say. I don't know. I mean, Will Neff he's kind of an Hassan orbiter, isn't he? I don't know how popular is he.
Yeah, they're in Austin now, I think.
Oh,
and they do a lot of content with the people I watch. OTK.
Well, they got evacuated in LA.
Yeah, I guess I don't know exactly their situation, but I see them a lot in Austin and streaming with OTK people.
Will Neff is known for being Hassan's friend, and she's known for being Will Neff's girlfriend, so we're getting pretty orbiter. She's like Pluto at this point in the orbit. But anyway, here's her comment.
As you AB from H3 slept in a car parking area with his girlfriend, live streamed the entire thing.
Girlfriend.
By the way, before she talks, I think it's so funny that was somehow the segue into her being like, and by the way, Ethan's the fucking worst, isn't he? What does that have to do with anything?
I just have to say something. I don't comment on Ethan, okay? But I saw his post where there were fires that were close by his house, and he mentioned like he was still thinking of Hassan. And it honestly made me sad. Like, I'm not trying to do the whole, okay, as somebody who has now had to evacuate, like I'm not trying to I don't want to center myself in everything that's happened because there are people who've experienced worse.
But I'm going to.
But truly.
Yeah, but truly.
As someone who has...
As someone who is going to center this around themselves. Girl, everybody's got fire and smoke in their backyard. You're not fucking special. Holy shit. Also, these people, they forgot what a joke is. These people are so stupid, they don't know what a joke is anymore. They think that this is like, what was that movie with, who was in it where Ricky Gervais movie where people don't know about lying. He's the first person that ever lied. And everybody takes everything he says seriously. This is
the invention of lying.
This is what being a leftist is online, by the way, these days. Ethan said a joke? No way, dude! Holy fuck! It's not even, you can't even spin this in a way that, whatever, let her continue.
Dean, smoke, and flame.
Ethan is unhinged. He's totally lost it. I'm reading chat. He's obsessed. Bro, that is fucking sad as hell. Like, get on with your life, your dogs, and your family. That's the funniest part to me when they go, bro, you literally spent 10 seconds writing half of a sentence on Instagram. Don't you have a family to attend to?
I will say in response to that chatter who said, me and my girlfriend slept in the car, Ethan and Hila offered us to go to their house immediately, multiple times, just to be clear.
Thank you. Thank you, AB.
Practically in my backyard. The idea of thinking about somebody, the idea of thinking about anything other than a plan of safety is not fathomable.
Such low-hanging fruit. Holy God.
And I will just say that I think that post there...
It's insane. It's sad. Two kids and a wife to worry about.
Outside our window.
This is it. I'm in the fucking closet, or in my closet.
Well,
you're in your closet?
He's about 15% in there.
Yeah.
Your closet has a window?
Yeah, I live pretty,
That's
listen,
worse than the
Wait.
big fridge.
Caroline wouldn't understand.
Hold on. How is that your closet? It's got like
It's
a bay window?
walk-in closet.
Sure, I've seen plenty of
It has
walk-in
a
closets.
tiny
Never
window
with
facing
it
the
doesn't
front
look
of the-
tiny.
Tiny?
That's like a huge window.
It's a big out window.
What do you want me to say, bro? Yeah,
I just think that's bizarre from like an architecture standpoint.
It's beautiful.
Did you open the window for the picture?
It is open, yeah.
Nice.
It's gorgeous.
You probably shouldn't have opened the window.
Yeah, get all the steam in. But
Yeah,
with
like
the clothes.
how smoky it is.
It wasn't smoky at the time at our house.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But this was a Saturday night when we were on high alert, right? And we were packed and ready to go. Obviously, the first thing we did is prepare to evacuate. We got all our bags by the front door. We packed all the kids' stuff, the dog stuff. And from that point, what am I supposed to do? I went downstairs and I was working on this Hassan video all night long. Very productive night, by the way, Carolyn. I can't wait for you to see the video. And I suppose she's, in her opinion, I'm supposed to just like stare at the wall in darkness and pray to the fire gods or something. But yeah, I said outside our window, it's close, but we're safe for now and wind is blowing away from us. I was never super worried because the wind was blowing away from us the whole time. We were in the warning evacuation zone, like be prepared. But like I said, the winds were blowing heavily away from us. So I felt like relatively confident we were going to have to evacuate. And we haven't yet. I think it's pretty much over now. The fire scare, right? The big winds came and...
well, they were very much fearing last night when the big winds were going to come back. And when I checked this morning, it seems like they had prevented the winds from really spreading it at all.
Good men.
So that's...
good people. Good women.
The fire is technically still like only 18% contained or something like that. Let me check.
It's supposed to rain here pretty soon and be overcast, so that's going to be good.
That's great.
Kind of. I mean,
Well,
obviously it's good
not
for
a
the fire.
I don't think there's like a mudslide. It's not a torrential downfall or anything.
That's good.
I think it's just like a nice little drizzle.
A little rain would be very, very good.
For drizzle.
For shizzle.
Anyway, I said, it's blowing away from us. Hassan for sure, hoping the fire takes out my computer. Sorry. It's not the best joke ever, but it's obviously I'm just being silly.
It's very obvious you're just being silly.
Yeah, it's a silly joke.
And like you said, it takes probably thought about this for like 15 seconds, knowing you.
It occupied 15 seconds of my life, literally. And obviously I'm thinking about it since I'm editing it all day. And I saw a clip of, whatever, dude, grow up. Oh my God, get a fucking life. How are you thinking about me at a time like this? Why are you thinking about me, girl? You just evacuated. You had fire and flames in your backyard. Man.
She is just streaming right now, too.
Yeah, what are you doing that's so important? Why are you out on the front line, you know what I mean? Evacuating elderly and shit, or I don't know. What a dummy. Obnoxious.
Window, it's close, but we're safe for now. The wind is blowing away from us. Hassan for sure, hoping the fire takes out my computer.
Can you guys...
Get it off screen quick.
Can you guys believe that he put a mild joke in this Instagram update? These people are unreal.
Truly, it is sad.
It is so sad. Devastating.
It is sad to be in such a state that is what you're thinking about as the fucking
It's devastating.
city that you live in is burning. Like,
it's devastating.
Why is she wearing a fucking mask?
Inside.
Why is...
I didn't want to be that guy. But
I was
why are
really
you wearing a
reluctant to
mask
be that
inside?
guy, but why is she wearing a mask?
You don't, I mean...
Maybe she has asthma.
I guess
Yeah,
maybe,
some people...
I know she got dumbsma, but a mask won't fix that.
That was kind of...
Nice.
That didn't really land.
She's going to play that and be like, I cannot believe Ethan would say I have dumbsma at a time like this. What an obnoxious loser. She goes, I can't believe these people are so obnoxious that they're actually still posting like Ethan made an innocuous joke. Guys, I'm so sad about it. So I responded because I thought it was funny because I saw a clip of Hassan picking them up, her and Will Neff, to evacuate.
I have to say something. I I don't comment on Ethan.
I posted this. It says, did she forget Hassan live streamed her evacuating? Get a grip, you dumb fucking gremlin! That's what I said. It's a joke. You think because of one sentence in an Insta story, it means I'm not thinking of my family? Also, you're not special. We all have smoke and flames in our backyard. Welcome to LA. I think it's so funny how she's like, I'm not going to center this around like I'm the only victim here. But I almost had fire in my backyard. It's like nothing even happened. You were no damage to your house. You had to evacuate with like 2 million other people. You know, I don't think she's from LA. You can tell. She thinks she's special. You should go back to not commenting on me. Actually, don't comment on anything ever. And that was this delivered with that. So I burned her pretty good. And she's crying right now. But then it gets even worse for her, guys, if you can imagine that. Isn't she doing exactly the same thing she's accusing me of? Why are you thinking about me at a time like this with a fire and a genocide happening? How selfish can you be? That's a reference because Hassan always goes, not anytime, but very frequently when he gets criticism, he'll go, at a time like now, it's extremely selfish to be addressing criticism while there's a genocide going on. It's like, bro.
Someone said calling her a dumb fucking gremlin was not classy.
Who said I'm classy?
That's what I was going to say. I got news for you.
How are you guys feeling?
You're looking for class. You're watching the wrong show.
I definitely was not trying to be classy. I was trying to be insulting. And she's a dumb fucking gremlin. I think that's fair. I didn't make fun of her looks. I didn't make fun of like her physical attributes or anything. That's not something I do. I called her a dumb fucking gremlin.
It's a little bit much. I mean, I think it's fair to defend yourself.
No, she is. I completely stand behind her being a dumb fucking gremlin. And you know why? Because gremlins are something about they can't drink water, right?
Yeah, you can only feed them once, I think.
So that's why she was so scared of the fire. It's right there. She's afraid that they're gonna have to spray water. So I have some empirical evidence to back that up as well. By the way, so she got offended at me. Here's Hassan picking them up.
How are you guys feeling? Traumatized a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh damn! It's got that nice smoky scent outside.
Are you streaming?
I am, yeah.
You're absolutely insane.
I'm an insane person.
This dude showed up to their house, shoved a fucking camera in their face when they're evacuating without telling them. He's live streaming it, man. And I'm an asshole for making a joke? Like, are you actually mad at me, or are you? This is like taking it out.
Well, they're friends.
Well, hold on, it's worse.
Anyway,
she starts spilling her guts out to him, and then he burps and starts laughing like a psychopath. And she's obviously very annoyed by it. Imagine burping at a time like this.
It's one of those things where you don't think that it's going to be you, and then it is. Right? Like, you're paying attention.
By the way, she is so self-centered. Like, the whole narrative. It's like, your house didn't burn down, okay? You're fine. I can't believe we have to evacuate. I'm such a victim right now.
Attention to the news, and you're seeing everything, and
I'm sorry.
suddenly...
I burped.
Ew.
Son, we just evacuated.
Okay, I hate you.
What a charming, Yeah.
Jesus.
So, I mean, you want to talk about classy, girl, you forgot that what your friend did, or are you, are you doing some Freudian thing where you're actually mad at him and attacking me? So there's that. So I want to give a special shout out.
Freudian.
Well, if she's like, subconsciously she's mad at Hassan and she's laughing at me.
I see what you're going for, but
is it not Freudian?
I don't think so.
Well, is it Freudian just means like, hold on, let me look that up.
It's all like the weird psychosexual stuff.
Oh, is that what it,
like
specifically it means?
Like
that?
if she was mad at her dad, but then yelled at you.
Relating
you might
to
call
or
that
influenced
Freudian.
by Sigmund Freud and his methods of psychoanalysis, especially in reference to importance of sexuality and human behavior. Okay, well maybe she wants to fuck him.
Her dad?
I didn't mean that, but
what?
I don't know, Hassan.
Oh, okay.
What's your argument?
No argument. There's no good argument. So, Carolyn Kwan joins the ranks of the dumbest, fucking, most pathetic people alive who are looking for the most pathetic excuses to get angry by everything I do. Holy shit. And that's her.
Cool.
Can you grab that laugh, Zach?
Sure.
Yeah. It's important. But I wish her all the best, and I'm so sorry that she had to evacuate during a genocide. The fire, it's just a lot to handle, and I hope that she's okay. She's clearly the victim of both of these things, so we need to keep her in our thoughts and prayers at all times. Thank you. The most pathetic excuses to get... Thank ya. All right, moving on to some real controversy. TommyInnit.
TommyInnit.
Innit, governor. Versus Dream. Ooh. Now, TommyInnit, I don't know much about him, admittedly. I know he's a big YouTube Minecraft streamer, though. He's got like 17 million subs or something.
Let me check.
How much does Dream have? I was looking at it yesterday, so it's, I think I know. That's about...
He's 15 mil subs, 15.1.
Dude, Dream has 32? The fuck?
Let's go!
That's crazy. So, it's Christmas because we got some spicy hot Minecraft drama. Now, let's put this in context. Usually Minecraft drama has to do with pedophiles. So
my God.
this is good.
Well, this one sort of does.
Yeah, it's adjacent at the very least.
Pedo adjacent.
Well, Dream's involved, so.
Yes.
Yeah, the word is, it's a
Yep.
part of the drama. It's
Okay,
in
well, it's
there.
not directly about it.
Right.
It's not directly about it. That's
Like, it's not a new. It's not a new.
It's not at the heart of this particular drama. You're
This
right.
is more like just catty.
Right. This is, yeah, that's baked in.
It's
one
like,
might
yeah,
say.
it's a
Okay,
little
baked
bit
in a little
intertwined.
pedo undertones.
Yeah, sprinkle.
Because Tommy is pretty young too, and he was young when they met.
Well, it's only 5 years difference. They weren't. They're just.
No, I'm just
friends.
saying it's like a weird dynamic. Maybe not.
They were just. I mean,
wasn't that part of his complaint a little bit that he was just so young and?
Well, he felt
Well, let's
bullied
watch.
by, yeah.
And I'm curious where people fall on this because I had a strong reaction to these videos. So TommyInnit drops a bomb, dude.
TommyInnit.
Oh, actually, it even goes before. Here's TommyInnit talking shit about.
Yeah, there's like a whole...
Mizkif?
There was a chain reaction
This
here.
begins with Mizkif.
This begins with Mizkif.
As all things
As
do.
all things do.
Yeah.
Piss me off the twat. The worst person I met award. Oh, for me, it's so easy. Go on, Mizkif. Piss me off the twat. Just the way he looked.
You like barely even met him. You just like
He just
stood
wouldn't-
near him for a bit.
Oh, I hate- have you ever just hated someone based off nothing?
Huh?
I said twats, like the English, they really, they're doing something with that twat
Take
word.
it, Dan. Cheers.
It just, yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I'll start.
Try it out. You can be the catalyst
Fucking
for this
twat, dude.
For this twat change. This is the year of twatting.
Mm-hmm. The decade of soup,
Oh,
the year of the twat.
I do love nonce. I think it's so funny.
Nonce?
Yeah.
Fucking nonce.
It's just so.
That's pretty good, yeah.
You fucking.
They know how to curse over there. Well,
they've
on
been
the Isles.
doing it longer, so they've had more time to
Yeah,
develop. You know. Innit.
Innit.
Oh. No, I wasn't based
Why
off
am I
nothing.
asking you?
People like to say it's based off nothing.
No,
but it's
stop
based off
banging on
so
about
much.
it. Anyway, I had to stand next to him for a bit, and I've never just genuinely hated every word and movement someone did. I also was very tired and wanted to see my friends. I didn't get to see my friends. I got to see Mizkif, socially inept Mizkif. He wouldn't leave me alone when I clearly was giving off all the signals for him to piss off.
So it seemed like at first he was kidding, but now it actually seems like he's pissed. Like he's getting more personal. Where he's like, he wouldn't leave me alone. He's socially maladjusted. It's like, all right, well, it's getting a little mean.
I've never been like a viewer of Mizkif or anything, but
He's fine.
It seems surprising to me that somebody would have such a visceral, just like automatic, without like some deeper reason.
I think for the most part,
just
people
seems like
like
he
him.
just
He seems like an
fucking hates
affable
his
guy.
guts.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Yeah.
And I kept sort of going, and standing this way. And then he'd stand there and go, and he'd ask me another question. Like, you don't seem, and he asked me some weird shit, like, you don't seem like a happy man. I was like, what do you even say back to that, Miskiff? I don't know you. I genuinely, if I ever want to get...
He's
it
right,
sounds like
Tommy.
Miskiff was right.
He hit him right on the... He kind of pegs you.
If I ever, when I become an actor and I want to like get angry for a role, I'll think about that.
You'll picture Miskiff.
I'll genuinely just picture that interaction and I'll get so angry. It made me so pissed off.
Yeah, talk to a shrink about it. I don't know. But... So, I mean, at first I was like, he's kidding. People are taking this too seriously. But then he finishes it off, making it pretty clear that he does not like him.
The thing with Miskiff, and usually, like, you never know what's real. You never know what's, like, over-exaggerated, because Miskiff loves...
He's silly.
He loves juicing shit up like that. But as this kind of went on, I was like, wait, he's actually being serious.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So here's Miskiff responding. Let's see here. 8 million views? What the fuck? This thing traveled far.
TommyInnit. He was probably one of the most insufferable people that I've ever talked to.
Oh.
The tables are turning.
I do need to provide some... when I was researching this, because there was a follow-up video, and Miz was intentionally playing it up significantly here. He later was like, I really didn't care that much, but of course, like the part where I was kind of trolling and pretending to get all mad gets clipped and gets like 8 million views on Twitter. So just to give some context.
Okay, so he
seems very heated here. And maybe he was, and he was just saying later that he wasn't really mad. But
I think we gotta take him at face value, because like you can be like,
well,
nah,
he does that though.
Yeah,
he's a clip farmer.
He even said he's trying to get on live stream fails.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
okay, all right.
That's the thing with Miskiff and a lot of the streamers, like, you don't know.
He's playing 5D chess.
It's also like, I think at this point, part of them, like, they're just like, they're gonna farm clips. Like, it's so integrated in their like livelihood and all that. So yeah.
You muted.
You think Tommy was being serious?
By the end, yes.
Sure seemed like it.
By the
I feel
end,
like-
dude, he was like being super personal.
I think it's totally possible he just like doesn't like the guy, but I think that he's being...
He's playing it up because he was on a podcast and trying to be funny, but like, I mean...
He was being very specific at the end.
Okay.
When I was talking...
It reminded me of some other people I might know who just, might pop off on somebody.
Who's it remind you of, Dan?
I can't think of their name right now, but it's right on the tip of my mind.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if I remember who.
Okay, you keep us posted on that. So anyway, here's Miskiff responding, but that's my take anyway. At first, I was on your side. I thought, hey, this kid, he's just kidding. What's the deal? That's my...
When I was talking to TommyInnit, he was probably one of the most insufferable people that I've ever talked to in my fucking life. When I was sitting there waiting for Masayoshi to pop up, TommyInnit is just standing there like a complete prick and looking like such a jackass. I'm trying to just sit there and wait for Masayoshi. I say hello to him, and he gives me the rudest stare you could ever imagine. I'm like, what is your fucking problem? What the hell did I do to you, you stupid British fuck? So we're just standing there, and I'm like, how you doing? I'm just trying to...
Got him there. Can't deny that.
Make small talk with the guy, because the guy's acting like such a jackass looking at me like I did something wrong to him.
Also, I hung out with Miskiff once. He has like...
You did?
Yeah, he came. He
When?
just reached out sometime, and he came over to my house, and we just hung out.
Oh, really?
Play
It was like
date?
several years ago.
You had a play date.
Yeah. But he's like super ADHD, and he can't like sit still, and he's very fidgety. So it's kind of makes sense that he's just trying to make small talk with this Innit fella. Innit fella?
Innit?
Innit.
It's like, newsflash, bro. Schlatt still messages me, okay? Put your fucking little TommyInnit button up away, little pussy-ass bitch. So I'm looking at this kid. I'm like, I don't even want to talk to you right now, but I might as well make small talk because we're both just clearly standing here, and I don't like you. What's up? And I said some shit. I'm like, how you doing or something. And he gives me the rudest stare back. And I'm like...
That actually makes sense why he would say, you seem like you're not happy. If he was like being super snooty to him.
Typical Brit.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys, they need to work on their attitudes over
that
there.
little snooty.
I fucking hate this kid, but no one's around this poor little fellow at TwitchCon, and he probably lost his mom. So I'm just going to sit here and talk to the kid until Dr. Disrespect shows up and probably gives him a kiss on the cheek. So I'm like, Tommy, how you doing? Like, you know, are you doing well? Like, is things going well? Oh, your friend got canceled? Coincidence. So did mine. We both have friends that got canceled. Very interesting stuff. And he's giving me such rude attitude the entire fucking.
That seems genuine too. Seems like I'm seeing the pieces fitting together. So how does this lead to Dream, though? I'm wondering. So XQC then reacts to the drama, which leads Tommy Innit.
Pull the thread, dude.
I got it. Dude, someone got to study the content ecosystem, like because it works so naturally. Someone does something, you react to, react to.
Yeah,
it. Boom, 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 boom.
Me and Olivia like reworked the whole timeline this morning because there's just so many little pieces to plug in.
It's like an FBI interrogation or investigation with red yarn. So let's see. XQC then jumps in. Oh my goodness gracious. What happens now? There's our boy meeting Trump with a grill.
So this is after XQC reacted to it on stream.
Right, sorry. Go to what this was a quote tweet of.
This?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there a video?
No, it's just it wasn't anything special.
We're not even going to understand what XQC was saying.
XQC reacted to Tommy in a diss towards Mizkif, calling it an overreaction. These guys are all cringe. Sorry. I mean, co-signed. 100% co-signed on that one, buddy.
Is that anything wrong with streamers the building construction?
And then Tommy says, to be more cringe than TommyInnit is pretty fucking hard, but you pulled it off, pal. Which is also kind of a fair response, actually, to be fair, too. Because, I mean...
Yeah, kind of owned him with that photo. It's pretty cringe.
Yeah, it's hard to top that one, XQC. And I say that as someone who was previously agreeing with you. You're both right, I think. You're both right.
Yeah, there's no reason that
this
they both
far,
can't be
everyone's fine.
Okay,
yeah, everyone equally weird.
Okay. And then he responds on Twitter. XQC responds to this tweet. Okay. Follow the yarn. We're getting there. XQC, from doing streams in my basement to doing a stream with the president, how is that a diss? You went from dick riding Dream for a living to making jokes to teenage girls. Lock in.
That's a decent reply.
Well, let's see. I don't know how bad is this comment.
The best ending ever. And now, as I near towards the end of my set, rather than exiting the stage, I'm going to ascend to heaven.
It's a hard watch.
It didn't work. Anyway, thank you.
Oof. That's his closing bit.
Damn.
Usually the closer of a stand-up set is a joke that ties in from previous.
True.
So
Right. You might be missing something.
Yeah, he's
We're
referencing
missing context.
something. That's what I.
Sure.
No
For
context can make
that was
that
probably
less cringe.
hilarious.
It's possible. It's possible.
It's possible it was hilarious.
It's very unlikely, but it is possible that it ties in. I can see there. It's a possibility. I doubt that's
It
what
made
happened.
me laugh.
You guys are
It
too
made me
nice.
laugh, in a sense. So
I'm being open-minded.
All
That's
right.
what I promised.
Hey. I get it.
Oh no! Oh no, it's the man that's been paid to hunt me down.
That's
The
also a
best
callback. I'm sure about it.
I'm sure that's a callback.
Yeah. But fair enough. Again, certainly a fair response from XQC. I mean, if you're going to call him cringe, certainly, those who live in cringe houses shouldn't throw cringe stones.
So true. That's so true.
I read that in the Bible.
Facts.
But also, please do, because it's great content for us.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm just more PowerPoints. Bring them,
Yeah.
I love it, you guys. This is why I wake up in the morning. I cannot believe Ethan said he cares more about YouTube drama than his wife and kids. I am so devastated that Ethan said he lives for drama.
Sad.
I'm literally crying and shitting and pissing myself. Carolyn Kwan, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead. You can play an applause, Zach. Thank you. I'll take what I can get. So then Dream enters the conversation, and this is when it starts getting weird and wild, right?
Oh, yeah.
So he responded to XQC's diss with a little bit of a meme-themed diss. Do you remember that video? I'm about to take a detour right here.
Uh-oh.
Because I made a H3 video to this. It was one of the like old school reaction videos I made. This CNN meme themed diss. You guys will love this. It's such a fucking great. Oh, it's my video. But where's the original one? Fuck, where's the original one? Maybe I linked it. Hold on. Hey guys, coming at you. Are you laughing
today
yet?
with a new reaction.
People are already rolling.
Wow.
Yep. Damn. CNN kid on CNN with viral Twitter post dumping his girlfriend. Epic Twitter breakup goes viral. Here it is.
Wow, that worked.
Yeah.
You're a superstar, Mike.
Holy fuck, you guys are gonna love this.
I've never seen this.
You're gonna love it, man.
You're a superstar, my friend.
Yes, sir.
And you look at the smile says it all. Look at the unassuming guy who's funny, and everybody's got a new career for you. So we're going to go through this. What happened? And I'll paraphrase the story. So you're 17. You have a girlfriend.
Oh.
She cheats on you with your best friend.
Best
correct?
friend, yes, sir.
So you dump her, and then she wants you back.
Yeah, and I wasn't having that.
You weren't having that. So then you put it on. What made you say I'm putting this on Twitter? And we're gonna have a little fun here.
I love this. This is such boomer shit. What made you think? Let's put this on Twitter. What gave you that idea?
Okay.
This is CNN, my friend. I mean, this is an old clip. The video I made is probably from like
CNN.
7 years ago. This is on CNN.
It says HLN.
It says CNN right here.
Oh, it's covering part of the screen with your box. Ah, okay.
Yeah, no, this is it, man.
Gotcha.
I just thought I would share it with some of my friends. I mean, I was kind of at 2,000 followers at the time. Didn't realize I was going to get to 40, and kind of just happened like that. And but yeah, she cheated on me with my best friend, and supposedly there was drinking involved, underage drinking. That's great. Yeah, I'm not going to get into that. Might as well do math too while you're at it.
Because they sinned, Dan.
So let's get through it. Let's get as this played out here. So now, as he said, 40,000 followers and counting, and you'll see why.
He's got 40,000 followers on TikTok or on Twitter after this.
Nice.
Pretty awesome.
It's so funny.
Here, so here's what your ex-girlfriend said. So I still like you a lot. You say I like meth. You still like me? No. Then the sad face. You never asked if I love you. Oh, you love me? So you're leading her on here, and then you get the meme. Nah. Nah. So did you have all the?
So what made you think about this? Was just so funny. How did you think about it?
This ready to go?
This is just
ready to go. Is it really that fucking clever? This guy is something else.
Point. Like I did not have ready at all.
Spur of the moment. You're like, bang, get it back out.
Spontaneous as a
So now you're feeling it, and then she says you're a blank.
Yes.
I may be a blank, but at least I'm faithful.
That's the infamous quote. It was just one guy.
So that had to fire you up.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then she follows that with, come on, Kane. I miss you. No one's ever treated me as good as you. You're literally the sweetest and cutest guy on the planet. Will you please be mine again? Sure. Really? No. Go. And then you fire back.
Love me.
So that hit her with the gift. That gift, bro. Put her in her place.
Line there really got you, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was just one guy.
Just one guy.
But let's continue on here. Thanks for.
Oh yeah. So this was one of my favorite things from this
line
video.
There really got you, didn't it?
Yeah.
And what I ended up titling it, meme-themed diss goes viral. I still say meme-themed diss to this day.
Diss.
It's so funny. Golly. Jiminy Cricket.
But let's continue on here. Thanks for posting our texts on Twitter and humiliating me, and I think calls your name again. And then you come with the line.
It was just one tweet.
How proud of you are you?
Oh, I'm so proud. That was the best quote of my life.
Here, and this is one that kind of wraps it up here. Okay, I'm leaving. You don't have to talk to me again, but before I go, are you 100% sure that you are done with me? And you fire back with, let me put it this way. I'd rather listen to a Jonas Brothers song on repeat for a week straight than to be with you again. Fine, Pete.
That is one meme-themed diss, my friends. Never gonna recover.
That way, you know you'll never find someone like me again. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. So you're really finished with a flurry
I'm
here.
sorry, Jonas Brothers, if you're out there.
Finished with a flurry.
Can you? This guy cannot believe what he's reading.
This is the funniest shit he has ever seen in his
Look at this guy.
life, dude.
I cannot fucking believe the shit. This kid is a genius.
I wish you would have asked him about his outfit. I'm amazed by the kid's fit.
I like the tiger
shoes.
He's a goofball. I like his shirt.
we have a tiger story.
He's just a
we gotta talk about,
goofball.
by the way.
It's something I would probably like wear if I was on CNN, thinking that I'm just being a silly goofball. He's a clown. He's a goofer.
No offense, just not a big fan.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and then like you've mentioned it, you're up to about 40,000 followers now. Here's what some folks are saying. Your breakup text is an immediate classic. See you on SNL. Do you see yourself as a comedian?
I pray. Yeah, that's what I hope for.
You're ready for that.
Oh. Let's follow up on him. Has he fulfilled his destiny?
Here's another one.
Run for president.
Please run for president. Politics, maybe?
Maybe.
Comedy and politics. Hey, before we run out of clock here, have you seen her since?
Yes, I have. I actually saw her at a Publix a couple days ago, and it was just really awkward. She came up to talk to me, and like the only way I knew how to like get out of the awkwardness was just start making bird noises. So I was like, God, just in the middle of a Publix. Got really weird. We split up, went opposite directions. So
and that was that.
Last time I saw her, probably ever again.
New girlfriend yet?
No, not yet.
This actually
from heated debates.
I remember this. This thread went pretty viral. Like I had people I knew in real life sharing that on Facebook. I was like, oh my God. But honestly, thank you. The host guy is definitely more cringe than that kid. I mean,
the host is what's making that clip.
Yeah,
100%.
You used to be able to go viral for anything back then. Dude.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
Beep thief dish, bro. This kid's ready to be on SNL after that shit. By the way, obviously state the obvious. I'm almost certain that was just a fake conversation.
Right, yeah, I was having that thought that it didn't seem very real. Little update.
No way. He's in jail?
I don't know if it's the same.
Wait, I think that
you think
is
it's him?
No,
it's
I think
the same
that is
name.
him. That's him. I see the resemblance for sure.
Well, unfortunately, there was a paywall on the article about it.
What did he do?
I don't know.
Click the picture of him young. You'll see. I think that's actually him. That's not him.
That's Kane Jones. Okay, yeah, no, that's not
the guy. There's a picture of him young next to him.
Is this the freaking cheater right here?
Yo,
that's her. Is that him?
That's him.
Okay.
I see it in the eyes, the eyebrows. What did he do? We got to know.
I'll try and I'll look into it.
He's making people laugh in prison. You can find him at the South County Correctional Facility, cracking all of his inmates up. Inmates up.
The article was archived, it said, so let me go to Wayback Machine.
I absolutely need to know what that dude's in jail for. We got to get a follow-up report with that same reporter from CNN. 10 years later.
Uh-huh.
It's so cruel, man. The world lifts you up like you've got it all. You've made it. You've got it all happening.
You're the viral meme guy.
You are it. You are going to be on SNL. You're going to be president, man. Then like a week later,
boom, it's all over.
Fall to earth. Fall back down. It's painful.
It's tough. It's tough out there.
That's so me. When I pick up my best friends evacuating. Dream was taken. This is Dream's response. He says,
no, back to this.
Dream stands have two roads. Growing up, castle. Beauty. Dark path, becoming so he called him a restart. Yes. Which is kind of it's pretty bad form in this day and age.
Yeah.
That's like an obvious, like, you didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
Although people really are trying to bring that word back. But
they're trying their best. Dream is trying his best.
But in that circle, I feel like that wouldn't fly, you know?
Well, I guess this is sort of this isn't directly the drama, but this has started a side drama of a debate of the R pass, if you will.
That we'll get into.
Because Dream is, I guess he's autistic. And so he claimed that he was under the impression that he had the R pass, but
that's awesome.
Yeah. But he got a little shit for it.
We need a doctor's note before we can give you an R pass.
Doctor's note for the R pass.
So becoming a restarted TommyInnit fan. These are the two paths. Uh-oh. And this created Tommy, who I think is being dogpiled on Twitter, and honestly, rightfully so. He started this whole thing of being like way over the top about Mizkif, and it kind of spiraled out for him. So his response to this was to Here's a Reddit comment. Actually, let me do this. He Dream had to end up writing a novel in defense of his response here. A Reddit explanation. Why does it look like DOS?
Well, it looks like because it was deleted, and I believe this is from one of those websites where you can that archives deleted Reddit posts.
Okay, so here's what he said. Genuinely still confused on what the quote rules are. Honestly, I'm not trying to be obtuse. Multiple people go viral calling me the R word, and everyone explains that it's okay because they're neurodivergent. So then I see a meme that uses it and posts it and get absolutely throttled for it. Obviously, it's the internet being disingenuous, but that doesn't completely invalidate anyone that might be upset by it. I mean, it's an offensive word. We know that. It's definitely a slur. I think that's common knowledge at this point. Is it like the most like on the slur tier list? It's not S. You know, it's probably not A or B. It's probably like a C.
The R word?
Yeah,
it's definitely not S.
It's not like the most severe slur
It's
by
probably
any
like
means.
I would say like B tier slur.
I think it's a C.
Okay, I mean to each their own.
We'd have to do. Have we done? I feel like we've done a racial.
I think we
slur
did at one
tier
point.
list.
No, but it was specifically for white people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Police arrest man for killing with new meme-themed murder. Oh my God, man! From meme-themed this to meme-themed murderer. How do you kill him with the?
Killed someone?
No, this is fake. This is fake, to be clear. What's not fake, a little birdie just came along and sent me the booking for... Now, to be clear, I still don't know if that's the same Kane Zipperman.
It's him. I can tell it's in the eyes, bro. It's him.
I wouldn't say that's so...
No, I'm sure. I am sure. And
All right, well, I'm
if you look
hedging
at the
on
mouth...
Ethan's behalf.
You
But
notice-
that said, it was he was arrested for aggravated stalking, battery, family violence, subsequent conviction, cruelty to children, third degree,
Jesus,
obstructing or hindering.
All that?
This is why I was saying let's just make it clear we're not sure this is the same person.
Okay,
These
well,
are,
you
pretty
notice
severe.
he kind of laughs sideways. He has like a thing with his jaw. Open that picture again.
Okay.
Do you notice that there's something going on also with this guy? His resting mouth
that's
is kind of
interesting. You're
tilted
not-
to the side.
I do kind of.
I feel like
see what you mean.
99% sure that's him.
Do you guys know where he's from? Did it mention it in that CNN interview?
I don't recall them saying that.
Did it say his age?
I think at the time he was probably like
The video was from like
17,
10 years
18.
ago.
It says he was
2014,
17.
17.
And he was arrested in New York. This guy?
Definitely upstate New York. Very
Oh.
upstate.
Okay. You know what? I think it's him.
Oh, you found some. I know it's him, but what's your evidence?
There's some subsequent evidence here. This is his current. Here, I'm just sending this to myself.
Somebody.
Oh, right. He has his kid in this photo, so I'm not going to pull it up.
Oh, yeah.
But I just put it.
That's
in.
him.
Yeah.
I see it, and that's so sad. His kid looks so sweet.
Yeah.
But he was. Oh my
Wow,
God!
what a dark
man.
turn for
How
the
could you-
meme-themed cheaty.
Child cruelty, man. You used to make meme-themed this, bro.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be on SNL, man. Someone asked if I saw about the ceasefire. I'm tempering my excitement because I feel like they've done this so many times where it's like, we're all got a ceasefire, and then something happens and it never goes through. But
I'm going to be optimistic. I'm excited.
well, when it finally goes, when it happens, they're like, we came to a deal. It's done. We're doing a hostage exchange or whatever. Obviously, I'll be elated.
I know you said you had seen it shortly before we went live and hadn't had a chance to read the details, but I read it a summary of the deal, and it seems significantly more comprehensive than the short ceasefire from like I don't know. It's like almost a year ago now.
Well, I'm under the impression when they were negotiating in Egypt a long time ago, it was pretty comprehensive, and then it fell through. So
Well, I guess we'll see, but
I
I'm
hope
gonna
it's
be-
real. I
I'm
mean,
gonna
that would be-
manifest an
we all need
optimistic
that.
outcome, okay?
Listen, we all need that to be real. Everybody wants this war over.
Yeah.
You know, let's just fucking please. you
People
know.
were saying free our boy, but now that
Keep him in.
Place the puzzle pieces together.
No,
here,
keep him
they're,
there.
They're retracting their
PMP don't get anywhere near this guy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We need this guy in prison. All right, back to the matter at hand. Obviously, it's the internet being disingenuous, but it doesn't completely invalidate anyone that might be upset by it. Most people calling me ableist for using it are the same people that lit off fireworks when Nicholas Cantu was the slur slinging slasher. I have no clue what that is.
That was a SpongeBob reference.
Was that a meme-themed diss?
Oh my god.
Potentially it was, yeah. It's either okay or it's not okay. The double standards are infuriating. Wait. No, I agree with that. I don't think anybody has an R pass. I didn't know that was even a thing.
Yeah, to explain the Nicholas Cantu thing, there's a viral video going around like a few years ago where he was in the car with this voice actor named Nicholas Cantu, and Dream was recording him saying a bunch of like slurs. He said like the F slur and the R slur, but people took Nicholas's side. They didn't take Dream's side. They're like, why are you recording this guy?
Really?
In private. It was really weird. So that's why he's saying it's being hypercritical, where he's allowed to say that stuff, and Dream gets backlash. Then Dream says the word, and he still gets backlash. He's just saying there's no winning for him.
Okay, but that being said, I'm pretty sure nobody gets the R-word pass. If Dream gets an R-word pass for being like, I guess he's autistic, I get the R-word pass for having Tourette's. Okay, like visually speaking, I'm way more R-worded than he is. You know, so like, and I'm not even going to claim I have the pass.
Yeah. Maybe no one should have the pass.
I think nobody gets the R-word pass.
It's such a loaded word.
Yeah, there's no need. There's no need. Since I like phased that out of my language, you so don't need it. You so don't need it.
Yeah, no.
You know, I have my own reasons for having a problem with Tommy going around being the internet police, and was expecting to get a lot of shit for going after poor Tommy that lies about me constantly. But obviously I had no intention at attacking every Dream SMP fan or being ableist. It was a dig at Tommy's fans because somehow the worst of the ex-Dream SMP simps stands have congregated all to make up lies and shit on other creators. Tommy feeds right into it to promote his Patreon show, books, or whatever else he's doing, because he has absolutely no backbone. Either way, my lesson from this is that Twitter is somehow even less reasonable than I thought in the first place. I mean, again, everybody knows you can't be calling people R-word. This isn't a revelation. That's a little, I will say, obtuse, as you were trying not to be. Oh, and don't use the R-word under any circumstance, even if you see a funny meme and you're autistic. Yeah. He's being sarcastic, but yeah. Lesson learned. Hopefully I can be forgiven. Back to coding. Is back to coding a meme? I've never heard that before.
Back to code.
Or is that just a Dream thing? Because he said it in his video.
He has this app, Minecraft thing that he might be referring to that I know he promoted a little bit ago.
He's a coder?
Maybe it's a meme, but maybe that's the only thing I can imagine him referring to. And I don't think he coded that himself. I don't know.
Refers to Dream where you find yourself returning to activity of... Okay, that's not helpful at all, AB. It's literally just like defined a word with a word.
Well, more that
it's
more than just a dream thing, like Love was saying.
AB posted this. A, quote, back to coding, Dream refers to a dream where you find yourself returning to the activity of writing code.
Well, y'all talking about an app and shit.
How's that helpful?
Well, I'm saying he's not the first one to use it.
Well, according to this, it says, but it doesn't even say that. It just says he's referring to...
Want me to write the long... Here, I'll send you the long
Yeah, give me
one.
the whole thing.
Okay.
I need all the context.
Okay.
Is this a ChatGPT special?
Yeah, here you go. This is your boy right here.
A, quote, back to coding dream refers to a dream where you find yourself returning to the activity of writing code. It doesn't even know what you're asking. It thinks you're talking about a dream in which you are coding. Listen, it goes, quote, a back to coding dream, that's the quote, refers to a dream where you find yourself returning to the activity of writing code. Often signifying a subconscious desire to re-engage with programming, potentially after a breakup or a period of focusing on other aspects of life, indicating a renewed passion for coding or a need to tackle a technical challenge in your waking life. It thinks you're sleeping, AB.
Hold on, I'm going to get you a longer one.
Longer than that?
Dream does code, and he codes his own Minecraft plugins.
Cool.
Which, the cheating scandal.
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking.
We all know he knows he cheated. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, little rat.
Yeah, fuck all the the grooming shit.
I don't need to...
I agree.
The cheating stuff.
I've been saying it for
Now we're
years.
talking.
That is... Unforgettable.
You're not wrong, love. You know.
Unforgivable.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if you can knowingly lie about cheating in Minecraft, what else are you capable of?
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's
Unironically,
very
kind
deeming.
of, though.
Yeah.
I'm being
no,
silly,
not
but
really
actually
ironic.
kind of unironically.
Yeah, and then doubling down with a fucking Harvard mathematician shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just so shameless.
Holy shit, AB.
Read this.
I'm not reading that.
Put it into like a voice to text or text to voice.
If you just hit us with the longest definition I've ever seen in my life.
It's just a story. It's a short story about dreaming about coding.
It's a piece.
And this is how Dream does all of his responses.
True. In a dream. It all was in a dream. Okay, so where are we? Flores Iglesias, thank you so much for the gifted 20. That's so nice of you.
Hey, Floor.
We love it.
We love Floor around these parts.
So Dream explained himself. Little background. Tommy and Dream go back a long way. Tommy participated in Dream's Minecraft server. TommyInnit started playing on it when he was 16. Tommy has in recent years totally turned on Dream, especially after the groomer accusations that were floating around. His fan base and Dream's fans fight online all the time. And TommyInnit and his friends continuously jokingly, refer to Dream as a pedo. Okay, I can see there's some animus brewing there.
Yeah.
Tommy now responds to Dream Suite. Jesus, you guys.
It's
no fucking way did I make Dream say the R slur again. Actual bastard. Again? Tommy, there's something you're doing that just brings it out of him.
Well, and as Tommy will explain in his video, he has a personal connection to this of why it upsets him so much.
So anyway, the next move was Tommy fuming, put out a video on his channel just titled Dream. And this lit the Minecraft world up, my friends. 4 million views, almost 500,000 likes, a lot of support for Tommy.
I think overwhelming support for the most part. With
Is
the
he
exception of some streamers that have defended Dream, but
let me look at Dreams. I'm just curious on the like
TommyInnit
ratio.
posted a video.
Oh yeah, he's getting crushed in the public opinion.
Wait, real quick, let me just. AB just sent an important little piece of information here. A dream is a series of thoughts, images, and sensations occurring in a person's mind while they sleep.
Oh, now I get it.
That's his name.
I get it.
So he's like
I
sleeping.
think he's named after the phenomenon.
Okay, so just to be
Thank you,
clear, coding, and then we're coding during that.
Right. What does coding mean?
I don't
Back to
know.
the grind. Back to the ChatGPT minds, AB. Let's go.
All right,
I gotta
Tommy.
really go to the bathroom, so someone else has to
There's
take
no
over.
time.
You're good. You're good.
Can you do it from your phone?
All right, my friends. Let's dig right in.
Let's get into
Tommy.
it. That was all preamble for this fucking video.
Yeah. These fucking Minecraft dramas, dude. I can't.
They do it, man. These guys do it, man. Nobody's above it. That's what I love. Everyone goes, oh, you think you're obsessed with drama? Really? What about TommyInnit and Dream?
Yeah.
Nobody's too good for this shit. Everybody goes for it, man. And I'm just sick of it. I'm no longer gonna be ashamed. I haven't been. I am not ashamed to be a drama whore, a messy bitch, okay? You all wish you could come out and say that proudly, because you all are at the end of the day.
I'm not.
Yes, you are, Dan.
Nope.
You should see yourself when something you're passionate comes out. You turn the cattiest bitch in the world.
Absolutely not.
All right, anyway,
Rolls off my back.
here's Dream. Let's go.
Hello. This video is a message to Dream.
Can you hold on from the get-go? Can you be less English? I'm trying to keep my mind open.
Whoa. Let's keep the
Hello,
critics-
Innit. Hello, Innit. Let's talk about this nonce Dream. Innit.
Hello.
Hello.
This video is a message to Dream. If you've been off the internet the past couple days and haven't kept up, basically, if you're one of my subscribers, Dream has called you a slur.
Uh-oh.
So deal with that how you want. Okay. Now, look,
sounds
I
way
have
worse
Dream
than
blocked
what
and
it is.
everything, and I intend
Now,
to keep...
I have to say, and listen, I'm open to being wrong about this, okay? It seems like a little bit much to be like, Dream called you all a slur without even like alluding to what it was. You know what I mean? Like,
it is true.
Keeping it ambiguous is
like he called everyone the N-word with the
right,
R-E-R.
like, you
That's
probably
crazy.
assume worse than the R slur.
Yeah.
Not
like,
that it is a slur.
There are levels to this shit.
Right.
And I don't think the R word is ever acceptable to use. And you guys will not find me saying that word for many years, okay? So I'm speaking.
Don't take that as a joke.
Well, I've said it like in the terms of flying.
Right. Yeah.
Because on the
That
planes
was
it says retard, but like
that is a different.
Yeah, like retard.
That's a different
like fire
definition of the
retardant.
word. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
People have been dropping fire retardant on the news all the time. You know, I don't freak out.
Right.
I'm gonna say something.
Say it.
What he said wasn't not true.
No, it's true,
It's
but
true.
it just seems like a little.
No, it's 100% true. But Ethan's right in that by not specifying,
Yes.
people are likely to assume worse.
So I think I'm coming at this with the knowledge of them having a lot of history. I did some reading last night. And also, I think that the fact that they were friends used to very publicly associate with each other. And now Dream has all of this, like, all of these controversies
of baggage.
surrounding him. It's like, I too would probably be a pissed off ex-friend. So then when this shit happens and he calls all of your fan base the R slur,
Well, just
he's like,
say
I've been fucking waiting
say
for
that,
this.
but just say no. Listen, I understand why he made the video. I'm talking specifically about how he goes.
Hello.
Hello. The first thing I want to say is that Dream used a slur against all of you.
Hello.
He did.
Just say he used
I mean,
the R slur. Slur.
He's about to. He's about to.
I think.
Okay.
Hello.
I think it does clarify.
This video is a message to Dream.
Innit.
If you've been off the
Hello.
internet the past couple
Hello,
days
Innit.
and haven't kept up, basically, if you're one of my subscribers, Dream has called you a slur.
Innit.
So deal with that how you want.
I mean, it's not. There's nothing to deal with. It's a little dramatic, right?
It's theatrical. yes.
Dude,
Deal with that, guys. You have to live with that.
I'm with both of you guys. It is dramatic, and he
Hello.
should be dramatic.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's Dream. You can.
It's Dream.
Fuck
But
it,
deal
dude.
with. You know what? You've been called the R word. Deal with that. However you need to.
Whatever
Exactly,
you think
it's-
is appropriate. You know
You
what
need.
I'm saying?
You need to fucking.
It's traumatic, dude.
See counseling.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Innit.
Hello. Okay, now look, I have Dream blocked on everything, and I intend to keep it that way. So, Dream, hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
Hello, mate, Innit.
Let's just dive right in, shall we? Let's talk about you calling all my fans the R-slur. You
There
Okay.
it is.
All right, you specified.
And it's in the first 30 seconds. So
can't
he gets
throw
a pass.
around the R-slur, mate. You just can't. My mum worked with adults with disabilities, and since I was 12, I volunteered with her. These are real, fucking amazing people who I think of like family, who actually get...
All of them?
Hello.
We call our
The
fan base
people he
family.
works with.
Okay, because he's like every single one. But that's
Yeah, just like us, right?
family.
You remember we met some fans of Tommy in Vegas. I don't know if you remember. They asked you to give them a birthday shout out. Like they ambushed
Were they
us in the
nice? They were
casino.
nice, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were great.
Okay, I like Tommy. then.
Wait, when was that?
Wait,
I
we
don't
should
remember
not.
this.
I don't know if you guys were all with us. I
don't
think it
think
was
so.
me, Ethan, and I forget who else.
Yeah,
but-
we were all there, I think.
yeah,
It was right outside.
Innit.
Yeah, they were making a
Maybe
birthday
there's
video
a.
for
This is
him.
the beginning of a blossoming friendship between me and Tommy and Innit.
I think it could be beautiful.
So has his birthday been, or did we?
This was a while ago.
Yeah. I think they sent a fan video with Ethan in it. You're a fan.
I'm going in, guys, for a second lit coat.
Nice. Nice and
Oh, I didn't see how much you dabbed on there. Did you?
This
are
was
you
even
using it
more.
up? Okay. It was
Hello. It's heavy.
Well, not too much, I hope.
Heavy application.
Does that mean you're feeling the positive effects from the
Absolutely.
previous? Good.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
What if you get dependent on
That's
putting
I-
shit in your nose?
That's what I am afraid of. Yeah.
You're afraid of.
That
Oh
now-
yeah, like there's the
Can you show me? I need help with
Afrin?
the.
Oh my god, that's a big.
That stuff's the best. The Afrin.
Yeah,
When you
it's-
squirt up your nose.
and it totally like de-swells the lining.
So
but you got to be
satisfying.
careful. Yeah.
Wait, why?
I'm pretty sure my dad told me this, so don't take my word. But I'm pretty sure it's addictive. Let me see.
What's addictive?
I trust your dad.
Afrin.
I took so much of that.
Have
when
you
I-
ever-
when
have
I
you
was
guys ever
really
met someone
congested.
named-
Yeah. Named what?
Afrin?
It's not technically addictive, but it can cause a cycle of dependence.
I knew someone named Afrim.
Hello.
Afrim?
Afrim is Albanian, yeah.
I knew a guy named Afrim.
Probably Albanian.
I knew a guy named Alan.
He was Hispanic, I think.
Oh, my guy was Albanian, and that
Very
guy,
funny guy. I liked him.
Alan was American.
my guy could fight.
I don't think I've ever met another Afrin before. Net. Oi, mate! it's about tea time. Have a bite of the beans on toast, mate. In it. Oi there, Dream.
Hello,
Dream. Oi.
hello.
Excuse me.
Hello. Get cool.
Why was that funny? It was. Just was.
The
This
ninja
slur.
hello is always good.
And you do not just throw it around. It's impossibly immature and reckless and sets such a shitty precedent to everyone. Shame on you, man. In your stream you slagged off a lot of my pals.
You slagged off a lot of my pals, innit? Oi.
Slagged off is a great expression.
I'm with him.
You know, we goof on the English here, but their turns of phrase, I envy them a lot of the time.
Innit?
Slag off.
Slag off, boy.
Hello.
We do a lot of slagging off on this show.
Yeah, we slag.
Yeah, we slag big time.
Is his frame rate off, Dan? Something about his videos weird.
Come on, man.
Seems fine to me.
Oh yeah.
I mean, my friends are all
That's low
idiots,
FPS.
but they have
It's missing some frames, yeah, a little bit.
bloody good hearts. However, with your group, I cannot believe how the George stuff from a year ago went down.
I have no idea what that's a reference to.
Oh, I think we covered it.
I am missing. Really? I guess it didn't have a big impact. What happened with the dream to George?
The name rings a bell.
Isn't that the
in
couch
association with Minecraft?
See, I don't want to guess. 'cause
George
it's
not
such a
found.
serious-
Was that it?
Yeah.
There was some thing where a girl said that he like felt her up
on a couch,
but they were like making out in bed.
Oh, George not using inappropriate. Let's see.
They were
sexual misconduct. I don't want to get it wrong, so sure. I vaguely remember this. When
I
it's referred
think
to.
what happened was he was making out with a girl and then felt her up a bit, and she later felt badly about it and then made a video about it. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Yeah, that's what I remember too. But
Well, there
I
was
don't know
lots
if-
of the reason I bring up even the details about like he was making out and then he felt her up a bit and then she felt it's like there was a whole fucking conversation about it that I don't know. Not
Yeah, he admitted to everything.
Innit?
Innit?
George is his best friend and roommate. Okay. See, I see half the people saying false allegations and I see half the people saying he essayed a girl. I mean, these are huge. Yeah. I'm not getting into that. Innit?
Innit?
There was
Angry
it was
by
accused
every-
at least. That's what it boils down to. It was accused at some point.
Yeah. It was a nothing burger. They were cuddling in a group like an hour, and then he touched her stomach. Oh, he didn't touch her boobs. He
Right.
touched her on the stomach. Well,
Cuddling as
Which
a
is
group?
very weird still.
Yeah,
They were
what is
sitting on a couch.
cuddling in a group? I think they mean like there's a bunch of people hanging out, and they were probably cuddling up on each other.
Okay.
And then he touched her stomach? Okay. I'm not, listen, this is Minecraft shit.
Dude, all these Minecrafters. Ugh. There's something going on.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be like a wholesome game. Am I wrong?
Well, it is, but there's so many kids involved in the game.
The problem is that it's like the same reason why pedos become priests. You know what I mean?
It is
Yeah,
kind of.
I do know what you mean.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Everything I do. Holy shit. Hey, all right, let me just read this because I don't. Oh, fuck me. Hello. I clicked the. I'm not listening. Okay, save my spot.
Hello.
Hello, Innit? In March 24, Twitch streamer Katie Bugs claimed she was essayed while intoxicated at a VidCon party by another creator who was 8 years older than her at the time. While Kate Bugs didn't name her abuser, viewers started connecting the dots to me again, dropping George Not Found's name. George Not responded to the allegation in a post on Twitter, saying he would never break someone's sexual boundaries or assault anyone. That's it? Okay. All right.
Yeah, initially.
Oh God, I don't want to go into it. Yeah, I don't want to. Listen. I'm not. I don't care. I'm not getting into this. Please save me. Get me out of this, please.
Move on. Hit unpause.
Unpause,
brother.
I'm trying.
Did we ever get to the bottom of what coding is?
Why did you just ask me? I had to pause it again.
Yeah, what's coding? Did we get?
He
to
codes.
Right.
Apparently, he does. He's codes. He's back to.
Is that like Cody?
Code
Nickname?
like
Is it code for something?
Yeah, it's coding codes. Yeah, I don't know.
Cody code?
If you guys don't let me play it, I'm gonna start asking questions about George again.
Okay, yeah, play.
Hello. Leave the response to it online. It's disgusting. It's sexist, man. And you and your friends' references and the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too. Shame on you guys.
Ooh.
Now, mate, talk about me and you. You've basically spent the past day calling me a dickhead. And look, pal, I have made mistakes. And I'm going to make loads more. But the difference is...
Why is it? It's so funny he's lashing out at Dream. This guy was catching shit from Mizkif and XQC.
That's why I genuinely think that it's all of the history, and you can see how angry he is. I too would be so angry if one of my friends came out that they were taking advantage of our fan base. Like, are you fucking kidding? It's time. He just called his fans arslers.
Has he never addressed Dream?
Well,
before?
no, he calls him a P word, like in passing on their podcast all the time. But
well,
like,
I mean, that's pretty.
Yeah,
right.
That's pretty direct.
Pretty harsh, yeah.
He very
Pretty
publicly
direct.
doesn't like him, but once Dream gives, like, imagine if someone gave you that bait, you know?
Yeah,
It'd be
no, for
time.
sure. Yeah.
Again.
She's right.
Listen, dude. Yeah, by all means, you know, he got the pass. It's like he got the pass.
The pass to make the video.
To make the video.
Especially
the video
since he Dream inserted himself out of nowhere.
True also, Lena.
Yep, such a good point,
That's
Lena.
actually true. That's a good point. Dream's the one that came into this conversation for no reason.
Right.
That's my girl.
He was just having a spout with these two other bozos on actually I assume bozos. I have no problem with Mizkif. But and XQC, me and him are dogs now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both bozos.
I got
beef with
bozos here. I got beef with Mizkif. He uploaded his Creator Clash reaction, and every fight is there except me and Brett.
Why?
What?
Why did he do that?
I think because we didn't have enough clout as the other people. So he's like, oh, fuck these guys.
Why? That fight was your fight was clouded up.
That's what I thought too.
You were.
I didn't make the cut.
Wow, that's pretty funny.
Also, he famously called in and said he peed in the bathtub.
He also famously loves our flavor of gamer subs.
Oh yeah,
it's really good.
It's really good.
Okay, anyway, so Dream inserted himself. He was having a spout with these guys on Twitter. It would have stayed there, but Dream had to insert himself with, and I mean, bro, you really fucked up using the R word. Like, way to enter a conversation and immediately lose it. You know? It's like you entered with a gun and just handed it to your greatest nemesis, TommyInnit, the 20-year-old Minecrafter kid
who does
from Innit Land.
That was more than just a Minecrafter kid at this point, though.
He's much more. He's Tommy.
Innit?
I give a shit. I'm trying. I'm putting in effort, and I really care. And I take responsibility when I've fucked up. Dream. 4 years ago, you were awful to me. When I was 16, you gave me YouTube advice, and you held that over my head for years. You didn't treat me like an equal, and you made me feel small. The Dream SMP, a lot of your success just wouldn't have happened without me. Streaming every single night on the server.
Seems like everything Dream touches eventually turns into a nightmare.
Never mind.
Oh.
They eventually grow up.
What's the problem, maybe?
Nothing.
Did I say something?
I thought you were going to say something else.
Everything Dream touches turns into what?
Allegation.
Oh, allegations? Everything he touches?
Everything he touches eventually grows up.
Oh.
That's good.
We still have the exclusive release of this song.
Wait, he never came out with it, huh?
No.
Because the allegations dropped the day that we held that. Actually, I remember it fondly.
I feel like Dream's fans should be listening to our version.
Yeah, you want Dream music? We've got Dream music unreleased.
Come. Innit?
Innit?
Caring about everything as much as I did. And you made me feel small about that. And I was a kid. Shame on you, man. And you knew what you were doing. Because I've watched you do it to other people too. And
I feel like he's being too vague for me to like be like, and these are pretty serious accusations, right? Like being mean to a child, holding it over his head and stuff. It's just
yes. However, based on what I've learned, him being like a bully to him on stream was like fairly public. Like the way
really,
it was kind of like their shtick was he would like gang up on him.
Okay, that's not good. It's no fun.
I don't know. It sounds like he's alleging like meaner behind the scenes.
Well, if it actually was shtick or not, because my understanding, and granted, I'm not a Dream SMP viewer, but it's like a role-playing server essentially, right? Like they're like acting out like stories. And
so when you complain about what happens on the RP,
they pretty much play themselves and there's like story arcs and stuff.
It's not
like
gonna
that.
hold up in court.
And so that's the thing. I don't know the degree of which like you can excuse, like if Dream is like playing like a villainous character and is being mean to him in the game, I would like shrug at that. But if he's like actually just bullying a teenager,
well, we have no
that's
idea.
very right. So
we have no idea. Go on, Innit? Innit?
And if you didn't, and that was just an accident, then fucking hell, man. You called me a promoter of all my other projects I do in your Reddit post too. Yeah, man, are you stupid? Of course, I promote all this stuff.
Are you
but the
stupid,
difference
mate?
between me and you is I actually give a shit.
That he can't say that. He doesn't know that Dream doesn't give a shit. Just saying. You know what I mean? I don't know about what Dream's up to, but it just seems like he couldn't possibly know that.
He might give quite a few shits. We don't.
Yeah, he might, and that's the thing. You
don't know.
Stick to what you've got.
Yeah.
I put effort, my absolute best, into all these new things. I'm going to talk about my brilliant...
I mean, he tried really hard to prove he didn't cheat. He put a lot of effort. And he clearly cared deeply about it.
Podcast, because I'm really proud of it. Or the book I spent months writing. Or comedy. I mean, mate, I've ditched the internet for a year to do the rounds in tiny pubs, to do the stand-up comedy circuit the legitimate way, because of people like you. People who have ruined this space. And that takes balls. Courage. I'm not just selling US...
To ruin the space?
no, to go do stand-up and like try and... Which like he's glazing himself a little heavily here for my taste, but I respect what he's saying. Like he made a career as a YouTuber doing Minecraft videos, and he's trying to, you know, he's an adult now, and it's like I want to do stand up. I'm gonna go do pubs, and
that's commendable. He's self-filleting himself a little bit.
Yeah,
he's sucking his own dick just too hard.
True.
SB baby photos or lazily.
Or I think they call it autofellatio.
I think they call it that. Yeah.
Of the lucky few of us that
hello
that can suck our own cocks. It's a small group, but a proud group.
Design merchandise, all right? I'm doing the best with what I have. I'm nearly the age you were when you met me, and if I acted the way you did to a 16-year-old who looks up to you, I'd be so ashamed of myself, man.
Taking his age into account is kind of crazy. He got started when he was 16. He's been doing this 5 years, or almost. He's almost 21. It's like, wow, I guess he's pretty mature for his age, because that's very young.
Yep. True.
Now, finally, Dream, mate.
Mate, Innit.
What the fuck did you just send it?
What happened? Oh, this is what the message?
I'm just doing my job, Dan.
Remember when Dream called in?
This is your job?
No, the one under.
Let me read this. Remember when Dream called in while the chocolate got? Oh, not that. Autofelicia is when somebody can perform Felicia on themselves automatically. What the fuck kind of answers are you getting? Shouldn't I ask for clarification?
It is Felicia.
Felicia.
Felicia is a name of a person.
Get that.
I'm gonna.
Did you not? Is that how you spelled fellatio, AB?
No, I spelled it differently. That's how it auto. That's
I
how
don't
it changes.
believe you.
That's how you spelled fellatio.
No, I assure you, I spelled it a lot worse.
Ask it again. The spell check and ask it about
I'm
autofellatio.
pulling up a screenshot.
Yeah. This
is what just popped
AB, this
into
is
our
like when
Discord.
this is when people post like their Facebook page and like, why am I getting all these gay ads?
Felicia.
All right, now I'm curious how I spell it the right. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't spell it much better. I actually see how it changed that.
Well, let's get the definition now that we're here.
I got you the definition.
Oh yeah, love it. Just hooked you up. The Skoda Felicia is the B-segment car produced by the Czech car maker Skoda Auto from 1994
Yeah. It's the
to
auto-
2001.
Yeah, that's the autofellatio.
Yeah, that's the Auto Felicia.
Oh. Okay, autofellatio is a form of masturbation involving the oral stimulation of one's own penis. Only, and this is what I was saying. Only a limited number of males are physically capable of performing fellatio on themselves due to the flexibility required.
That was what you were saying.
I literally said that.
Wow.
Wow.
Like I said,
you knew the definition of that word.
we are a proud few.
Yeah?
No. I don't know why. I think it's funnier to do it like that. We are a proud few. We have achieved what many men have only dreamed of before. Go ahead, Felicia.
Now, finally,
Innit?
Green, mate.
Mate, Innit?
You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce.
Whoa.
The worst time of her life. You tried to harm the relationship between me and my mum. And if we weren't best friends, with the shit that you were saying, you probably could have really harmed that.
Like you said, everything up to this point has been kind of like vague and like you were shitty to me or whatever. But now he's saying you harassed my mother.
Which
like,
is
this seems like the most
incredibly like what? He was harassing your mom? Like, how does that even like? That's
while
crazy.
going through a divorce.
So let's.
Like,
I mean,
being like, haha, your husband left you.
Let's see what he said. He shows the text.
Right.
Can you change the title to this?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Mate, you are
Or
like
maybe end it with a oi.
Yes.
Sure.
Oi. Oi there.
I'm gonna put a Union Jack emoji too.
proper movie villain. I have watched you take advantage of vulnerable people and use them to benefit yourself. I've watched you lie to fans, to me, to people, and take no responsibility afterwards. You are incapable of taking any criticism. You refuse to change anything about yourself. You reframe everything so that you are the victim. 4 years have gone by, and the rest of us have grown, reflected, really tried to better ourselves and learn after going through that incredibly overwhelming experience together.
So, what was the experience, the George thing?
No, just I think
just
becoming like
this huge
phenomenon.
Got it.
Yeah, at such a young age.
Got it. Yeah.
So the whole mom thing, that Dream bullied his mom. It seems like he sent like a big essay on why Tommy is bad.
So
Dream showed
to his mom.
his video,
Yeah,
right?
we'll get to that.
So we get to see what he actually sent her.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yet Tommy's mom was defending Tommy in Twitter comments.
Yep. That's
And
what
we'll get
moms
to
do. Moms, they get in the trenches for their kids.
God.
My mom's tweeted, both my parents are tweeting wild shit, you know, in my defense that I wish they would not do. But it's what they do.
Aw.
You've reverted to saying slurs and punching down. It's not just me that feels like this about you either. Most YouTubers do. I'm just very loud about it.
Innit?
I really hope you're not a genuine bad person with a bad heart. But mate, you need to get off the internet now. Go and get some therapy. Spend some time around your loved ones. Go on
Personally,
a walk.
I hate when
Look
people do
after
this.
yourself.
I hate when
You
people
being
patronize you and use mental health as a cudgel, where they're like, dude, you need to see therapists. You need to take time off and go touch. It's like, bro, it's just, you know what I mean? Let's stick to the facts. You don't need to I see that as stooping low.
Yeah, it's definitely very normalized to use that as an insult.
Yeah,
And
I
it's a
mean,
good
how's he
point.
gonna on one hand be like, I can't believe you said the R word, and then using mental health as like an insult.
Yeah.
Being like, you are clearly not well mentally, you know, and you need to take care of yourself. It's like, it's, you know, people deal with that privately on their own, and I don't know what he's doing, right? It's not, I don't think it's fair to go there.
And you've reverted to saying slurs and punching down. It's not just me that feels like this about you either. Most YouTubers do. I'm just
That's
very
also
loud.
catty and
Dude, all these
stupid.
Minecrafters.
That's catty and stupid
There's
too. To be
something
like,
going on.
oh, and just so
Yeah,
you
I
know,
thought it was
everybody
supposed to
hates
be like a
you.
wholesome game.
What-
Am I wrong?
Playing?
What are we hearing?
You got the R stream
The
open.
problem is that
What's
happening?
happening? Me?
Is that me?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
coming from your laptop.
That's me. Yips.
Oops.
Was that going for a while?
No.
Just started.
And
You're good.
That's it.
oh, and just so you know, nobody likes you.
Yeah, it's a little.
Hello. I really hope you're not a genuine bad person with a bad heart. But mate,
Oh, there it is.
You need to get
Auto
off.
Felicia is when somebody can perform Felicia on themselves automatically. I told you I'm one of the lucky few. If I'm doing e-lessons for those that want to learn, by the way, $50, and I'll teach you everything there is to know. Thank you.
Off the internet now. Go and get some therapy. Spend some time around your loved ones. Go on a walk. Look
I
at
hate that. It's so lame to be like, you need to go spend time with your kids. It's like, shut up. It's so stupid. Like, why you even bring in like family, and when people bring my kids into that, even just to say like, you need to hang out with your kids more. It's like,
Well,
I
apparently
spent.
he harassed his mom, so
We'll get to that.
maybe-
We'll get to that.
Maybe he feels family's not off limits.
That's a good point too, yeah.
But he's not insulting the family. It's like a generic insult that annoys me.
Touch grass kind of vibe.
Touch
is what
grass is different than like, you need, okay, whatever, who cares? It's not that big of a deal.
No.
after yourself. You being an arsehole right now doesn't mean you will be one forever.
True. That's inspiring.
But fucking hell.
That's an inspiring message.
Yeah.
He opens the door for redemption.
Man, with great power comes great responsibility. And
All right.
you just don't ever...
All right, we're
seem-
not doing Spider-Man quotes. You know what I mean? This isn't Metropolis, dude. This is you're in London.
Spider-Man doesn't live in Metropolis. He lives in New York City.
Oh yeah, New York City. Sorry, fuck.
That
Button.
is DC.
Embarrassing.
My friend. That is DC.
But who cares about DC?
Nobody really. Well, your
CD's
favorite
nuts.
Your favorite comic book character is DC.
Batman.
Yeah.
I love DC. I've always have.
Also, the new Superman movie looks
I always
good.
have.
But Spider-Man can definitely auto Felicia himself. Though.
Oh yeah.
Very flexible.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Incredible. Don't get me started.
It's more annoying when people don't even have kids and they're criticizing. Yeah, that comment is so stupid. People are saying I'm projecting a bit. Maybe I'm projecting in that I think that certain insult is like the dumbest shit ever, but he's whatever. Guys, it's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Seem to take responsibility for your actions.
Isn't it?
Figure your shit out, man, because how you behave right now is just not going to cut it.
Wrap it up.
Right. Yeah, as I said, I am going on tour
This part,
during my comedy.
I gotta say, I know he acknowledged it, but I found this to be in kind of poor taste. He plugs so fucking hard, and he does it under the cover of being like, oh, well, you say I plug stuff? Of course I do. Because he barely even acknowledges the irony that he's going into like a massive plug. And it does feel like he's very much capitalizing on this. So maybe that's fine. Maybe it's fine to capitalize on it. I don't know.
Got 4 million views.
Australia, the USA, and the UK. So if you want to see me in person making you laugh and giving you some relief from all of this bullshit, then go to TommyInnit.com. I promise you, it's better than all this shit.
If you're at home and you're so affected by this that you need an escape, there can't be many of them, I think. But in the words of TommyInnit, you need to get help. You need to spend more time with your family.
Hello.
Hello, Innit.
I also do have a new, very funny book coming out, which seems more appropriate than ever.
With a baguette? Oi, you got a baguette.
Is he holding that baguette like a cricket bat?
Oi there, Innit. That's a good joke. There's a good joke, boy. I fucked it
Where
up.
did we go?
Oi.
Oi.
Right now, I spent months writing this, and it's not
months. That's not very long for a book, dude. I spent 2 weeks writing this shit. It's supposed to be a huge investment of time and thought, bro. 2 months.
I don't know.
He said I spent a few months.
It doesn't look like a very thick book.
Even
I think
still,
you could knock that out in a couple
Seems
months if you dedicate it.
more appropriate than ever right now. I spent months writing this, and it's.
I spent 7 weeks writing this.
Hold on. He said months. Months can be like.
This is a long time.
He means 2.
It doesn't. No.
I feel like he means 2.
I think he
Otherwise,
means
he would have said more.
2 is a couple.
He would have said several.
He means 7.
Well, no. 2 can be months. He just said plural. Thank you, Lena.
Yeah, but it's just plural.
Were we able to change?
I would say it could be anything up to 11 months.
Awesome.
So it could have been close to a year that he worked on it.
He would have said a
close
year.
to. Yep, I'm with you on that.
No.
He would have absolutely said a year if he spent that much time.
Saying months
Because
could be like
he's
10,
got to
11
know
months.
it sounds kind of silly to be like, I've worked on this book for months. You know how long it took John Steinbeck to write Grapes of Wrath?
I have no idea. Some authors write really
5
fast.
years. 5 years.
Do you know that?
I think that's true.
Why do you have that little piece of trivia?
I'm a lit major, man.
Sometimes I forget.
What if it's amazing?
I specifically was a fan of his.
Yeah, I love Steinbeck. How long did Steinbeck take to write Grapes of Wrath?
He has a lot of really interesting quotes about
Ethan.
Ethan.
It's the funniest answer possible.
Okay, go ahead.
He wrote it in 5 months.
5 months?
Yes.
Not 5 years.
There's no shot. Fact check ChatGPT. This is one of the shots. It's lying to you.
AB got
Check
this.
the story.
It's not from ChatGPT. It's from the National Endowment for the Arts.
Who are they?
It's like a government agency.
What are they endowing me with? Misinformation. Wait, give me the link.
It's months, dude.
All right. Well,
isn't it?
I guess you can write a great book in a few months. Let me see. Did you know, although Steinbeck spent years researching, I mean, listen, okay. That means working on it. Hold on.
No, you're right. Researching kind of, but he pen to paper 5 months.
That's what I said. Working on a book, it includes research and preparation and
but that could just be
storyboarding
like
stuff.
thinking about it.
That counts.
The writing part is the 5 months.
Working on a book, this is his focus.
Did he say working on a book or writing a book? In
Said working on a book. Dang. Although Steinbeck spent years researching Grapes of Wrath, the actual writing process came in a burst. He wrote 619 pages opus in longhand, mind you. That's crazy. In a mere 5 months. His first wife, Carol, typed it up. Then he moved on to the second. She was burned out by then. Actually, she could have passed away tragically. I don't know. But they're all dead, so nobody's left to be offended by that.
Carol Steinbeck is alive.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No,
what happened?
She's not. I don't know.
That'd be crazy, yeah. If she was alive, she'd be like Jimmy Carter style.
Yo, they're from Tahoe. Shout out.
He has a lot of interesting quotes about Grapes of Wrath, how he felt so inept and incapable of taking it on. He kept a very meticulous journal, interestingly. And he was very insecure. It's kind of inspiring in a way if you're somebody who also has self-doubt, about your creative endeavors. Check out his journal. Innit?
It's not shit.
But
So
we don't know. Tommy may have spent years researching this book.
hello. Check that out. And me and Jack have an amazing new podcast, Shut Up, I'm Talking, which you can check out. Right. Back to coding.
Was that a goof on?
I think so.
He did a goof.
Can I 100%
Did he have to plug like everything?
We plug. Come on. That one, we can let that one slide.
Yeah, we
Dude,
be
if
plugging.
Okay. It's not a big deal, but it is a little annoying in my.
It's worth pointing out, but I wouldn't hold it against him too much, And the plugging, it was relatively brief. It was like the last 30 seconds of the video.
Well, it's a short video.
True.
The watch
percentage-wise, it was a decent chunk of it.
That was I'll tell you, that was a very effective promo. Those promotions probably hit hard for him when he dropped it in that video.
Yeah, we just talked about his book for like 10 minutes.
That is very true.
It's got a baguette.
It's for real, a baguette.
Oi. All right,
Pass
so
the
back to
baguette.
Dream, back to America. Although
Back to the other
our
side of the
American
pond.
representatives are...
They're doing us proud out there.
Yeah. All right, Tommy. So here's Dream, 9 minutes. A response that has garnered less views, although it came out later. It's at 2.5 million. And significantly less likes and significantly more dislikes. So, as far as the online war is going, TommyInnit is in it to win it, innit? Thank you, girl. Thank you.
I
thank
snapped
you.
along with you, girl.
Ethan should get wasted and talk about transcendentalist literature. We can add that to the subathon. I don't know much about transcendental literature.
You know what it is?
It's like... I don't want to say the wrong thing.
I'm not quizzing you here.
I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Familiar, so I don't know.
I'd rather keep my mouth closed than say the wrrong thing.
Oh, it's like Emerson and Thoreau.
That's who I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
That's who I was thinking of.
Well, then I do know what it is.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
Big trouble.
In big trouble, and I don't want to be in big
The
trouble.
church that I grew up going to was named for Emerson, Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead there, Dreambo. His response is, "I'm sorry, but not to TommyInnit." Ooh.
Yesterday that was titled Dream, where he said a lot of stuff about me that isn't true, but he did correctly criticize me for something that I want to apologize for before I respond to the rest of his video. I
I'll
posted
say
a meme on
this
Twitter
is
that
funny,
used the
just
R word,
on the
and
face.
I shouldn't have done.
That he's showing Minecraft footage while he's playing. TommyInnit didn't do that.
He did correctly criticize me for something that I want to apologize for before I respond to the rest of his video. I posted a meme on Twitter.
Wait, at the very beginning, he had him in like his dream skin.
Oh.
Which is kind of silly.
He animated.
This is
all
an
of it.
animated video.
How do you do that so fast? Because he only had like
he was coding.
True.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have done that.
Coded it.
I'm sorry. But he did correctly criticize me for something that I want to apologize for before I respond to the rest of his video. I posted a meme on Twitter that used the R word, and I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Genuinely. I think it's important to acknowledge right off the bat that that's not right. That's not how you should behave. I shouldn't have done it. Period. Now I want to talk about Tommy's video.
I mean, okay.
Period.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, you should.
Pretty. How would you rate the apology? How do you think psychology
It's not a
in
perfect
Seattle?
10 because he doesn't explain essentially
Chicago.
like how was it in this year he didn't know that was he can't use that word like that. Like there's a little more explanation needed. Or he could say, I knew it was
then he
wrong.
probably- he
I
would've-
did it in an act of anger. I knew it was wrong. Something like that to address it. You know what I mean?
Because if he had his explanation was that he thought he had the pass. He
didn't even say that in this. So.
Right, and what I'm saying is that's probably good that he didn't say that.
It's a pretty ridiculous.
Right. Yeah.
Also, he didn't even sound genuine. He's just like, okay, I'm sorry. Now that that's over, let's go on.
You didn't believe it?
Yeah.
Lena, again, awesome point. I agree.
It was succinct, maybe a little too succinct.
Yeah.
He didn't address the group of people he was apologizing to, which is something.
The R words?
Well,
That's what I was gonna say. How was he
that's
gonna?
not what No, like TommyInnit's fans.
TommyInnit's subscribers
and
or whatever.
and yes, like who are you apologizing to for saying that slur? Yeah, that
Wait,
the
I think-
neurodivergent
hold on.
community, I guess.
He did say who it was addressed to. Did he not? Replay it.
Unless I missed-
Oh, brother, we're 20 seconds in.
it's only 20 seconds.
TommyInnit posted a video yesterday that was titled Dream, where he said a lot of stuff about me that isn't true, but he did correctly criticize me for something that I want to apologize for before I respond to the rest of his video. I posted a meme on Twitter that used the R word, and I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Genuinely. I think it's important to acknowledge right off the bat that that's not right. That's not how you should behave. I shouldn't have done it, period. Now I want to talk about
you're right.
Tommy's...
You're right. You're right. You should have said.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Anyway, okay.
Small quibble, but...
video and why I was angry enough to post something so stupid. Tommy, you and some of your friends have been spreading disproven lies about me for over a year and a half. When I had false allegations made about me, it was one of the hardest times of my life, and you and your friends decided that after I went through the hell of debunking them, that you would continue to spread, joke about, and support these lies. Don't
now,
believe
I'm not privy. I don't remember if we did. I think we looked at one point. But whenever Dream talks about it, he always goes, completely debunked. Everything said about me. So I don't know.
He said that one of the main people was an anonymous Twitter user, and he responded saying, I thought that she was 18. Nothing sexual happened in those texts. They were like romantic, but they're real, is what he said.
How old was he when she was 18? Oh, okay. Got to rehash this every time we talk about him.
It's a nightmare.
Sounds like he had some inappropriate conversation with a fan.
Yeah, what we do know is that he, yeah, exactly. And
it may have been that the initial accusations of him were embellished or wrong.
Right, yeah. But I hope by now he has learned the lesson that you should not engage with your fans in that way. It's,
don't even stop even checking your DMs, you guys. Yeah. Especially you Minecrafters. Like, you guys don't get any grace from anybody.
Right.
Close the DMs.
You
Holy
know,
fuck.
Like this, you make content for babies, so you gotta just assume.
One-way convo. One-way street on that one.
He's like, talks to people on Instagram, then funnels them to Snapchat, and then chats with them.
The James Charles pipeline.
It's like so fucking sussy. I cannot let go of any of that. Why do you do that? What's the point? What's the point of wanting the messages to disappear? Why do you want that?
We know why they take them there.
I just cannot forget.
Oh, and Heat Burns in the chat makes a great point. He did a decent job of debunking the serious stuff, but not the cheating business, which again is the worst thing that he's ever done. And we know for a fact it has.
So again, I'm speaking out of turn, but just I'm hedging a lot of what I'm saying because I just don't know. But I see a lot of people in chat saying he debunked pretty much everything. I saw people, I don't know. I don't know. But like Dan says, one thing we know for sure, dude cheated at Minecraft.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which makes me feel sad even just saying it.
Yeah. He also cried on stage when singing, which is also equally
cringe. All right. Go on now.
Me that you've been doing this, let's just hear your own best friend confirm that this has been happening.
I get why he might be mad about the lies. That group being like, he's a pedophile all the time, which again, I don't like.
This is Tubbo, Tommy's best friend.
We shouldn't joke about people being pedophiles unless we actually know for sure. Because dude, the Brighton lot, I want to stop throwing out random strays and calling people.
He hit us with that spooky music. I don't know if we need an atmosphere, but okay.
Just for cheap laughs.
As you guys know, I made a video debunking those allegations, and after my video, the accusers even came forward and...
Let me read these. Just to clarify everything, we have not been threatened with legal action or threatened. We have spoken to a handful of people, and we believe our informer, Sam, misled and lied to us on purpose due to past issues, feelings she had with and for Dream. I don't know who this person is.
Yeah, I just saw that. What happened?
Yeah, the guy.
You said you don't know who this person is, and the guy walked by.
He walked right by.
It was him.
It was him.
Burner continues, we are unsure what the full truth is, but what we are sure about is that Sam did lie to us. That we know is the truth. We did not go out of our way to lie. If Sam had corrected the story and told us the truth, we would have retracted it, but that did not happen. So I don't know who Burner 22 is. Apparently, according to Dream, this is
somehow exonerating.
Yeah.
This random.
So the middleman
88221141
with default profile picture.
Yeah. So the middleman said there was some inconsistencies in the story, but the original victim never disproved or took it back. Right. That's how I
have no idea.
From just reading that, I mean, I don't know.
Well, I'm assuming they have some proof if they're that confident. Like.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
admitted that they were not true. I thought that that would be the end of it. But for some reason, you and your friend group thought that you would kick me while I was down.
I genuinely think the friend group needs to stop calling Dream a fucking pedophile.
I mean, that's nice. What's that? It seems like that's probably a good policy, regardless of what, you know.
Right.
happened.
Well, and he's putting thanks Tubbo on the screen, so I guess.
Oh, he said thanks Tubbo. Okay, we love Tubbo for Dream.
Tubbo.
Or cheap laughs. It's stupid to repeatedly call Dream a pedophile when it's not the case.
In your stream you did, you slagged off a lot.
Also, pedophile is like a really serious. I don't like how cheap in that word's become. Like, this is a pedophile, is someone who rapes children, right? Like, let's be real.
Yeah, no pedo.
If you engage in sexual activities online with a
if
child,
you're attracted
that's
to
also
children,
pedophile.
okay, technically you're a pedophile. When you call someone a pedophile, it's so loaded. Like, people use that a little too loosey-goosey these days.
Yeah, I mean,
in my opinion.
There's no clear proof that he is.
Dan Clancy
online.
now, in other words, he is a pedophile.
You have so much less to go off of saying that
Oh
than
no,
anybody
I was
has
just saying
about
based
Dream.
on his looks.
Right.
Just on his based on his.
Well, at least you're self-aware.
That's 100% a joke. I have no evidence to conclude that he is.
Yeah, in my opinion, yeah, he's definitely a creep. That my opinion.
That is a proven
I
fact.
think.
Yeah, that's
I
a
think
fair
he's a
opinion.
creep. Do I think he's a pedophile? I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't think that at all. I don't think that at all.
What are we doing here? We're talking about Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was talking about Dream.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit!
talking
Now
about
we're all
that.
okay. Our lines
I've
are
been-
crossed.
I was not
I've been
saying
following every word.
I was not
I'm not
saying
lost.
anything about
Sadly,
Dan Clancy. I was
You're with
talking
me,
about
Dan?
Dream.
I said Dan Clancy is a creep. Yeah, but he is definitely not a pedophile and have zero evidence of that. That's
and
what I'm
people
saying.
throw around that term a little loosey-goosey.
Yeah,
Little
I'm being,
loosey-goosey.
I'm being silly. I'm kind of acknowledging that I do that too.
Yeah.
I will say this though, Dan. You cannot say you know he's not a pedophile. Like, that's ridiculous. That's equally ridiculous.
I can absolutely say that I. No, wait. I didn't say that.
You said he is not a pedophile.
That I have no idea that he's a pedophile.
That's accurate.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Let's, you're glazing up Dan Clancy over here saying he's not a pedophile.
I wouldn't consider that glazing.
Yeah.
I think that should be the default.
Listen, I could take some of my own advice for sure. But in Dan Clancy's case,
No.
Can we check the flight logs for Dan? Well, anyway, you guys will see. I have a lot to say about him, but it's all forthcoming. None of it has to do with him being a pedophile,
Has
to be
your
clear.
lawyer looked at it?
No, none of it has to do with him being a pedophile.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
My pals? Come on, mate. I mean, my friends are all idiots, but they have bloody good hearts.
Like, yeah, I know you're upset because they call you pedos, but they've got big hearts.
And you and your friends' references and the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too. Shame on you guys.
I don't even know what this is about. You don't provide any context or evidence to what you're saying. TommyInnit.
I mean, that part I agree with. It's like, okay, well, he says no. You say he did this. He says I have no idea.
Yeah.
Doesn't stand on its
Little
own.
vague.
Very, yeah.
Your
racist
didn't really,
behavior.
come with receipts. It's just you have to just kind of take his word for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Behind the scenes is unacceptable. You are a racist behind the scenes, and it's unacceptable. Shame on you. You're mad that I criticize.
I mean, he has a point. That's kind of, he could have said that if he didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Right.
As your friends in a 3-hour-long live stream with screenshots and receipts of their not so good behavior, so you just make stuff up about my friends? I mean, you didn't have a problem interviewing Sapnap in one of your videos recently.
Sapnap. Well, do I need another like 10-hour fucking background on Snapnap to understand what's happening here? Well, the Minecraft lore is like this, the Silmarillion.
Yeah.
Is that, I say it right?
Silmarillion, I believe. Sapnap.
Silmarillion.
What's up with Sapnap?
You see, today I'm no longer TommyInnit, famed Minecraft YouTuber. I'm actually Professor Respect. Okay, well, it's good to see you.
Oh, and you tried to interview George.
I have no
but
idea what the problem was, who's that person, or what just happened, but
Sapnap and Dream are friends.
what did Snapnap do?
So I assume he's probably just like,
He's just saying you still associate with my friends, even though you say my friends and I are behind the scenes.
It's a little reach.
Misogynistic and
silly. Okay, whatever.
He walked away because he didn't want to be in your video. So there's two options. Either one, they're not bad people, or two, you don't care enough to not profit off of them. Like you'll be best friend.
Yo, do you guys see Hassan's muscles, you guys? Oh my god, bro. Does he lift or something? This is the level I'm at.
Yeah.
Tried to interview George, but he walked away because he didn't want to be in your video. So there's two options. Either one, they're not bad people, or two, you don't care enough to not profit off.
You guys, dude, I think that dude lifts. Look at his arms.
I heard he also burps.
He burps, he lifts. What can't he do? And he laughs at victims of terrorism. I can't wait for you guys to see this video. I am so excited to post this. It's eating me alive because
I can tell.
And I've been
shut up about it.
I've been putting all my love and care and effort. This is probably the highest effort video I've ever made in my entire career. This is it.
Damn.
I'm excited for you. Just get it off your chest.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. And as we know, once I post it, I move on.
Yeah, right. Inshallah.
I only take it right on my chest.
Is that right?
No.
Whoa.
That's true.
Is that when you're auto-fellatiating?
No, that's when I'm applying a perfume on myself.
Right, that was the context.
It's called Felicia, the perfume.
Yeah. Auto-Felicia? All right.
Off of them. Like you'll be best friends with Logan Paul in private, but then the second it becomes beneficial for people to think that you don't like him, then all of a sudden you have a problem with all those shitty things that he's done.
He has booked another flight to Japan 4 years ago.
I don't know anything about that.
You were awful to me. When I was 16, you gave me YouTube advice, and you held that over my head for years.
I gave you YouTube advice because I thought that you were extremely talented, hardworking, and you had a big dream to be a YouTuber. That's why with no expectations, we called for hours a day talking about YouTube, strategies, and ideas. And I never held this over your head. Most people hearing that I helped you at all are probably hearing this for the first time.
Dream's awesome. He should, like, probably for the past...
Okay, Dream, because he liked you 6 years ago. Everybody knows you guys used to be friends.
Like... 8 months, once a week, me and Dream will have like a 2-hour call.
There's clips of Hassan being like, Destiny's the best guy in the world. I love him. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. Why?
There's clips of Hassan. It's old. My point is that obviously
you are so brain poisoned right now.
Well, I mean, this is my open.
I know, I get it. It is consuming a lot of your time and energy right now.
Oh man,
it's just like that.
People are
the
buzzing.
connection there.
The people that have seen it are buzzing. They're buzzing. They are.
The people are buzzing.
Yeah.
There's electricity
Dan's
in the
the only
air.
one apparently that doesn't like it, but we'll deal with that.
I didn't say that.
You said enough.
Hello.
Hello, Innit.
And he just helps me.
Like, Tommy, there's no way that you actually believe this. Saying I was so terrible to you with no examples or anything. Like, if you don't think that my
such a weak point.
I don't think listen, it's true he offered no examples. Although I wouldn't say it's impossible that he didn't feel that way. I mean, probably did feel that way.
I mean, it's from a first party. Why do we need examples if he says he didn't feel good about their relationship?
I mean, it would be helpful to be like, for example, one time this happened. He said this to me and whatever.
Yeah.
My intention was to help you. Then what was my intention? Why did I do it?
Did I play it? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
The relationship, like they're on his Dream server, and if he's not friends with Dream or if he's being disrespectful, he's not going to get to be on that server. He's not going to get to do content. Yeah. Like as a kid, you're going to want to glaze up the owner of the server to stay on there.
The potential's there. I mean, the age gap too.
Yeah, I think it's like very believable that it's a weird dynamic to have your main source of content be tied to being friends with this one dude. And you're going to glaze him up, whatever happens.
Right.
Yeah.
Dream SMP, a lot of your success just wouldn't have happened without me.
That egotistical sentiment is exactly what you're accusing.
That's kind of crazy. Did I miss
just
that?
Wouldn't have happened.
Why did I do all of that?
Dream SMP, a lot of your success just wouldn't have happened without me.
That's a little nuts.
He clipped him a little bit here because if I recall in the original video, he's saying the context of what he's saying is that the success of all of his videos on this role-playing server was because of the group that were all playing on the server together. Like, he's basically saying like they were all part of the come up with him, which I think is objectively true. Like people
if that's
watched
his
it
statement, that's fine. If
Right.
he's saying because of me.
That when we watch his video, that was the sense.
Yeah,
I
I
got
don't
from
remember
it.
him saying that.
I think it
so
gets.
he got chimped.
I think it gets cut off a little bit right there.
All right.
That egotistical sentiment is exactly what you're accusing me of. I think that the Dream SMP would have not been what it was without any of the creators that were on it. Everyone, including you, made it what it was. And I said that on stream the other day.
I think that's essentially was what Tommy's sentiment was there. What Dream just repeated.
He said he agrees. But Dream's framing it like Tommy was like, I am the reason that you're successful, me alone.
Right.
And Dream's like, you're all part of the story, which I think was Tommy's point. But I'm not sure. And I'm not going to look back either.
Yeah, no looking back.
Baby photos or lazily designed merchandise, all right? I'm doing the best with what I have.
Tommy, going after, first of all, I agree Dream's merch is dumb, but like going after that is really petty. And I don't know. We made fun of that Dream drive.
He's about to address the drive.
You say that like it's a slight on me, when my entire merch brand was built by my family, in my hometown. Like, the reason there was ever a USB flash drive sold that had pictures of me on it was because it was my mom's idea.
You gotta put a leash on your mom then.
You gotta veto your mom on that one.
You know what I mean? Like, we love moms, we listen to moms, we filter moms.
We filter
moms can't have unfettered access to the world.
Yeah.
We have to...
that does explain it a little bit, though. Like that... Like, we were so baffled by that when he did it, but hearing that it was his mom's idea... Like,
I don't know if that's a...
You're right that he should have vetoed the idea.
Yeah.
But I could see Donna suggesting something.
Sure.
You know
But
what I
that's,
mean?
Like, I thought about that. I was like, yeah, if my mom suggested something like that, it'd be like... Obviously, let's think of something else, right? Like, there would be no...
Yeah, it'd be an obvious
It wouldn't go
choice.
very much further than her just saying the idea.
Right.
Someone in chat said that Dream is like David Dobrik with a vlog squad. And I feel like that's a very good like tie-in.
Yeah.
It's like you want to be nice to David Dobrik, so you stay in the vlogs. You want to be nice to Dream, so you stay in the server. It's the same vibe.
Yeah, I can see that analogy working.
Yeah.
And Tommy knows that.
With a package too.
A Dream hoodie, but with me on.
All the designers are local people working with my local family business. And this also let me make sure that all of my fans
I mean, Dream, he's not wrong. That was stupid to make fun of him for that.
had a good merch experience.
That is real.
Dream's just taking like the dubs he can get here. You know what I mean? Oh, really? Well, this actually pays my entire city's salary.
Yeah, it's like kind of...
You know.
Cool.
I didn't make the most money that way, but I'm happy that I did it. Tommy went with a merch company that actually had some really cool designs, with some very hardworking child laborers to make it possible. Unfortunately,
do we know where his clothes came from? Jesus, man, that's a little low blow too. Like, why are you conjuring the image of child workers?
Absolutely, outrageously
laborers.
over the top, out of nowhere. Yeah.
Unless you know something I don't.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, it's not like this doesn't happen. So I think he's just saying that, like, I did it, made in America, you know, locally produced. I started a business in my small town, and you outsourced it to some merch company that got it from, you know, Vietnam or whatever.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Dream is saying he employed his friends. Maybe Tommy employed his friends.
Maybe
because he
he's
was
just-
16 at the time.
Maybe Tommy is just friends with
All
a
my
lot of
friends in
starving
India,
children from
China.
South Asia. Yeah,
I'm big
It's
over there.
possible.
Well, he is British, you know.
Right, yeah, it's all part of the former
Right,
empire.
right.
The jewel in the crown.
I mean, I don't know. Did Dream get a package of TommyInnit merch with like a note saying "help us" or something? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Yeah.
that company also scammed a bunch of his viewers, and multiple of his creator friends got scammed and literally never.
Oh, so maybe he does know. I remember this happening. There was a merch company that like totally ripped everybody off.
Revolt Enterprises, it looks like, is on this invoice.
Car rental.
It was exposed by CoffeeZilla.
Oh, right. He's about to mention that. That's right.
$1,000 per day car rental for a Ferrari. What the fuck? Oh, that was the owner was doing shit like that on the company bill.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Holy shit. For 20 days too? Wait, no, it was 14 days.
$200.
Oh, that's insurance is $200 a day.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm trying to
got
see
paid.
if part of that scandal was that they were using sweatshop labor or something. Because then I might take it back. Although the images were probably still a little uncalled for, but if if that's like legally verified information that they use sweatshops,
then it is certainly a fair. I mean, if you're going to criticize someone else's merch and you're like known to be a part of this,
right?
You
Right.
know.
So okay, maybe he had a little bit of a point there.
And the company went bankrupt.
The biggest creators in the world are at the center of a scam, and I don't.
Ooh, wait, he added that. Hold on, dude. That looks like he added that. Wait, that was a little sleazy.
Wait, you
bro.
think Dream?
Yeah, look how shitty it is compared to Coffee's.
Company went bankrupt.
The biggest creators in the world are at the center of a scam, and
Oh, you're so right.
That's kind of shady, bro.
Oh, good catch.
Can you find this?
I'm pulling it up right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a little shady, brother. You know.
Yeah, I'm scrubbing through it.
if I should talk about it. Some have been defrauded, others are associated, and most are plain embarrassed.
This is actually true and was investigated by CoffeeZilla. Unfortunately, after the false allegation,
I don't know what he did, his part in it. He probably sounds like he got scammed. You know?
that Tommy perpetuated, my family merch company did struggle. So if you'd like to support it.
I doubt it, but okay. Dream.shop, everybody. Grab yourself a zip drive with pictures of him filleting himself.
No, I hope not. God, I hope not.
Oh, thank you, Ian. That was fast. It's at the very start. Okay, great.
Oh, it's at the very start.
Oh, Mr. Beast.
Dude, that's lame. That's stupid, bro.
Wow.
Like, I understand the point he's trying to make, but I don't think it's right how... I think most people watching that without thinking about it probably just thought that's what it was.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Dream.shop.
But the difference between me and you, I put effort, my absolute best, into all these new things. I'm gonna talk about my brilliant podcast because I'm really proud of it. Or the book I spent months writing.
Tommy essentially belittles what I do, saying that what
I mean, he's right. It's kind of a stupid point. I didn't like that
he
point.
does with his podcast and book are
Was
somehow...
that me? What was that?
That's right.
Tommy essentially belittles what I do, saying that what he does with his podcast and book are somehow more valuable.
It had to be a glitch because it's what you're wearing right now.
Okay. I was like, the fuck?
Or important than the videos that I make, which I think is just a little sad. I'm happy making videos with my friends. That's what I've always done. And I'm a coder, and I code cool new Minecraft mods and make everything for my channels by myself.
He's a what now?
I edit.
He's a what now?
He's a coder.
Oh.
A coder?
Yeah, he codes. He codes.
You were in the bathroom.
he like makes-
I defined it. You were in the bathroom.
my own videos. I'm sure Tommy can knock out.
Do you think he said pedo? Something like that?
No.
I can define that if you need.
No.
videos pretty quick because at one point he had a literal editor sweatshop where his editors made.
All right, let me read what he's saying.
Another sweatshop?
Even with subtitles and
literal.
shit? I don't know. Yeah, fully subtitled and edited vid for 50. You got this, bro. What? I don't think I've ever been paid more than 50 for a vid yet. Yet? Who you work for? I'm going to make sure to avoid him. He's acting like he's doing him a fat fucking favor, paying him $50 to edit a video. But this was in 21. Yeah, $50 wasn't... He could pay him more. I wouldn't call it a sweatshop, but...
Yeah, how old was he back then?
Well, it was 4 years ago. That's
So
crazy.
he's 20 now, so he's 16?
He would have been 16, yeah.
Yeah.
He might not have been making any money at the time.
It doesn't excuse it, but...
He
yeah.
may have been listen, if he's like a new YouTuber who doesn't have a huge income, I think it's probably fine. If they have some understanding.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
if he's a small YouTuber and he pays people like that, I mean, yeah, okay. But...
I'm checking his social blade. This would be 2020.
It says 21.
No, 21. Okay.
January of 21.
Okay.
Innit?
Innit?
Oh, Innit.
Yeah, he was
21.
16 too. I mean, come on.
The minimum wage, and we're also getting fans to edit the videos for free.
Yeah, I mentioned thinking about doing that, like getting Tommy Stans to do like rough cuts for him or something. Who's saying that though? It doesn't sound like it's him. So I just outsourced some fans to help me out, and they were happy enough to help without any questions. I mean, that's a little shady. I don't know who wrote it though.
Yeah, none of these are really much context to go
for
off
them. But to each their own. Everyone has a different style of YouTube. I don't get the high and mighty. Like, it's not just in this video. Like, recently Tommy's been emboldened that he's the savior of YouTube or something.
So I was walking down the street and I thought to myself, oh man, this internet ain't so well.
But then Tommy says something.
Wow.
It really is unfortunate. He's so cringe, Tommy.
I want to watch more of his stand-up.
I want to watch whatever the fuck that was.
You can find that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Tommy.
I don't even know what. Just listen to this.
You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce. The worst time of her life. You are like a proper movie villain.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna reveal to you this harassment. The proper movie villain harassing of Tommy's mom that I did. Before I show you, just picture in your mind the harassment. Here it comes.
All right, I'm actually going to read this. So the backstory is
That's a lot, dude.
he knows people. He knows many people are not going to read this.
Well, also just the way he presented that, he was like very much downplaying.
It was going to be like one sentence.
Yeah, but it is a fucking essay, bro.
I don't think I've ever sent a text that long in my life.
That's a lot to send someone's mom.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Why do you
bro.
send that to his mom, dude?
So apparently his mom was dissing Dream in the comment section, and then Dream, who for some fucking reason has her phone number, texted her, or maybe this is Twitter DMs.
Oh, yeah, I think it was just on Twitter.
Okay, so let me read this. Just thought I'd let you know that I don't agree with lots of people replying to you and don't want you to be attacked at all. I will express that I do agree with some of the people replying because Tommy knew what would happen and knew what had happened with my family as well. As he has critiqued me strongly for my tweet. The resolution is fucking crazy bad. As he has critiqued me strongly for my tweets that caused doxing or harassment. I'm sure that's not true, just because people are insane the way they use that. Saying it's going to cause...
I'm pulling it up to help you out here.
I'm going to cause dodging, so why do it? Damn, I don't know. Even though I always reply that it's not my silly reply, that's the problem. It's the person dodging or whatever.
Doxing or whatever.
Oh, doxing or whatever.
Like you've said about his video, that's never what his opinion has been. His video is outwardly dishonest as he knows far more about the situation and he takes a side with his skit, which he knew would cause a ton of issues. I also don't agree that it was an ableist portrayal, and I don't agree that he wants my family to be harassed or doxed. I will reiterate, though, that it has already and will cause more problems and harassment for my friends and family, and obviously myself, and that I have had people reach out already from my friends and family expressing how dishonest his video was and how many issues it's going to cause with no pluses. I know it's comedy. I know he can hide behind it being a skit. The intentions feel very cruel and dishonest from my personal perspective, and the perspective of those that know all the details, including everything Tommy said, of the Q situation. Dude, this is the Q situation now.
Does he think he's going to flip his mom or something?
I don't know.
Telling your mom. I'm going to tell your mom.
I don't know if it counts as harassment, if this is the only message he sent, but it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
To be messaging people's moms.
He goes on a little bit longer, and then just my personal thoughts. That's all. So supposedly that's all he sent to her. Which, yeah, I guess
if it's
that
one
doesn't
message,
sound like harassing necessarily.
No.
Yeah.
But also, but again, I don't know Tommy's mom. Maybe she's super involved. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess
to be fair,
yeah, we're about to see. He shows his mom was like beefing with Stans on Twitter. Which
if the mom is out there like doing shit publicly, sending a private message, I feel like is trying to calm
more
the
respectful.
It's like you're trying to calm the situation down. If
That's
anything,
true.
To be very fair,
it sounds like it was turning into a thing where it's like Tommy's mom. Yeah. Like it sounds like she was being harassed, but I don't know necessarily. It's probably because she was in the comments section doing battle for her boy.
Before we move on too far, it seems like all the editors responded defending Tommy. All the ones that Dream mentioned.
Okay, well that's definitely
maybe they were
help Dream.
brainwashed in the sweatshop.
True.
Yeah.
They didn't know they were victims yet.
Yeah. Give them 4 years.
Give them 4
Like
more
Tommy.
years. Innit? Here's some of the tweets defending Tommy from the sweatshop accusations. Number one, I like how Dream is using one of my messages of proof that Tommy isn't paying editors, when in reality, I wasn't even talking about Tommy at all. I was talking about how I'd get help from the corpse community to timestamp good parts in an old Among Us video. Okay, whatever. So yeah.
So basically out of context?
Seems like, yeah, out of context maybe.
This one message is the only contact that I have ever had with Tommy's mom.
You harassed my mum. Proper movie villain.
This message starts with, just thought I'd let you know that I don't agree with lots of people replying to you, and I don't want you to be attacked at all.
That is the first line of a very long fucking message. That says a lot more than that. But again, I wouldn't characterize it harassing, but it was a pretty ridiculous thing to send a mom.
You harassed my mum.
And the context to this is that Tommy's mom was arguing with Dream.
Ooh, put her on blast. Let's see what his mom said. She's kind of a public figure the way she's doing this, right?
Yeah, I mean,
sounds like she's involved.
It has 50K views, so.
A similarly heightened portrayal was made of several other characters in the vid. To suggest Dream was singled out due to inclusion needs is not a valid argument. I am a teacher and writer on disability, inclusion issues, and neurodivergence. So I'm acutely aware of such issues. I do not understand that. However, the character is not portrayed that way because of a disability. He is not singled out. Have you seen that Logan skit, the Andrew Tate one? All the characters are caricatures. I have no idea what she's talking about. Although it doesn't sound that inflammatory at all either. She's just explaining something. She didn't call anyone like an idiot. Okay, I don't know.
Fans on Twitter about Tommy making fun of my stutter in a video. Some of my fans were upset, and she was replying to them. I sent her this singular message on Twitter, letting her know that I didn't agree with my fans that Tommy's portrayal of my stutter was ableist, but also letting her know that I didn't like the rest of the video because it was causing additional harassment for me that I was already getting because this was at the peak of the allegations. And Tommy, of course, didn't show any evidence for any of this stuff because it makes it look ridiculous if he did. Like, he literally says that I'm a cartoon villain for this DM.
You are like a proper movie villain.
Like, this is the Dream SMP chapter 2, and I've escaped.
Yeah, he's exaggerating for sure.
Yeah.
In this part.
But it's also not
But again,
that
it's
big
not
of a deal.
total, because you did send her a fucking like super ridiculous, intense message.
Yeah, I'm like arguing with myself in my head,
me
and
too.
I'm ending up where like none of this shit doesn't matter really.
Yeah, it's all, none of it's really having an impact on me either way. It's all kind of just like, you fucking I'm so butthurt that you did this. And it's like, well, you care because it happened. It's really close to you, but I don't think like outside of your head, it's that big of a deal.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
To the prison. Like, the way he words that, you would think I spammed his mom's phone for weeks with slurs and threats. And Tommy keeps bringing up the fact that he was 16 and 17. I mean, I was 20 and 21. I didn't treat you like a kid. I treated you like you were my friend and a colleague. We had occasional disagreements, but that's because I did treat you like an equal. But you'd think, based on what you're saying, that you were 12 and that I was some evil overlord, not a content creator helping you out with advice.
Everything else about my channel, you can thank Dream for. Oh, Dream.
Yeah, bro, he liked you like years ago. That we know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on, weak shit.
Such a a good guy, man. I feel bad because in 2020 I gave him so much shit always. He was like my, in the friend group, the guy that you make fun of a bit too much. That was Dream. That was just
This part I found interesting because that's what we were thinking he did to Tommy, but Tommy's saying he did that to Dream, isn't it?
Always taking the piss.
But these are children, bro.
I mean, the truth is, you don't care enough that I use that word to make this video, especially because you know my own personal struggles. You realize
he just said no. That is an interesting response to that. the classic drama alert meme. YouTuber Jacksepticeye is diagnosed with autism. Tommy responded, no.
The classic drama alert tweet from like 3 months ago. They might have outdone themselves. You know what? I don't want to get us too off track. We'll talk about it after.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that it's something that you can use against me to promote your channel and all of the things that you literally promoted for almost a minute at the end of your video. And I mean, you talk about how terrible of a person I am while leaving up videos with my sister and mom, and of course dozens with me, while lying and exaggerating about me, harassing your mom, and bringing up her divorce that I didn't even know about and have nothing to do with. So Tommy, I'm not going to...
That's fair too if you didn't know about it, man.
suggest that you go to therapy like you did to me.
You need to get off the internet now.
Ooh. Double tap back, no sticky. Bounce off you, bitch. I'm rubber, you're glue, motherfucker.
Ow. Go and get some therapy.
No, you get therapy.
Because you feel strongly enough to make an entire dedicated video on your channel hating on me, you can go ahead and take down every video of yours that I'm in, and I'll take down every video of mine that you're in. Because if you have a backbone, you wouldn't want to show support to such a no-good person. And Tommy, you mentioned being proud of yourself. I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of everything
All right. No, you're
that is
so crazy.
Nice try. I don't buy it.
patronizing.
that you've accomplished.
Yeah, I was
But
saying that kind
you
of goes
don't-
along with what Tommy was saying.
Yeah.
Like you were little broing me.
Yeah.
need to put other people down to lift yourself up. You are talented enough on your own. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
That's so fucking annoying.
I'm traveling to celebrity home gyms all across America.
Dream is furiously trying to make it seem like he didn't do nothing to deserve that video. But he did the slur thing on Twitter, and he responded with a short, very short video. And he's like pretending like it's such a big deal.
I'll say there was a lot of manipulation tactics in Dream's video.
Yeah.
There were some in Tommy's, but I felt Dream's was more overtly attempting to be manipulative. That being said, what were they fighting about again? Seems kind of low stakes. This
They
is a
were
low
mean
stakes
to each
drama.
other on a Minecraft server 4 years ago.
Yeah, this is low stakes drama. Guys.
It all started when TommyInnit said that he hates Miskiff for no reason.
And then XQC stirred the pot.
Yeah, that's right, Lena. Incredible point.
She's right.
She's right again,
always right.
She's right on point on that one.
I got it.
Yeah,
Oh,
she got it.
baby. Let's go. So, okay, that was fun. We're having fun, aren't we, guys?
We are. So I have an interesting wrinkle in the Drama Alert diagnosed thing.
Wow.
Apparently, this is the video.
He used that?
So
That's
Oh.
correct.
can you use that website to check if he changed the
Yeah.
thumbnail to this?
Yeah,
after
that's
the
what
fact?
I need to know. If this was his original thumbnail, that's crazy. But he has autism, so I guess it makes sense that he would think it
He's
was
got
okay.
the diagnosed pass.
Yeah, he doesn't understand.
Wait, didn't he? He tweeted it first, right, and then made a video.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause-
not sure about the order of operations here. We're looking into it. We're
This
digging.
video might be after he announced it on Twitter.
I don't get this thing of like, I have autism. It's like, you've been on the internet for 10 years. Everybody knows your personality and who you're like. It's like, it doesn't matter that you have autism. It's not like a big revelation. You know what I mean?
You're saying we all knew?
No, I'm saying like it doesn't change. Like we all are completely aware of who you are. Like it doesn't change.
Oh, Jacksepticeye.
Like you've been on the internet for so long. It's just weird the way that he's presenting it. Like I haven't seen the video.
I haven't seen it either, but maybe, it could be helpful for others.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
helps
I don't know.
normalizing it.
Exactly. I think it's okay.
Diagnosed.
Well, if he,
All right,
it
yeah,
all
that's
depends
true.
on if he was doing it memeing on the Drama Alert.
He did
thing
not
or
change shit. So I think this video was made after the Drama Alert.
So he announced on Twitter.
That's fine then. Then that's
Drama
probably
Alert thing did it, and then he memed on it.
That's
That
fine.
could be it. Yeah.
Probably.
That's totally fine and funny, valid.
Valid. You're
The
valid.
kids say
Jacksepticeye.
valid. Don't they, Olivia? They say valid, right, guys?
Who does? Who's they?
Kids?
That's valid.
When they agree,
Oh,
they
the
go
kid?
valid, right, love?
Sorry?
The kids, they say valid?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And you got to catch up. You're a little out of touch
like a
there,
year
bud.
ago.
I know all about valid. I watch.
You're like,
I watch
huh?
Swoop. Okay.
True, she does say that. She has merch with that, right?
Yep.
Swoopty doopty.
That's my
All right, we have a few options here. We don't have a lot of time left. You want to do watch talk, Zach?
In regards to what?
I want to try out my new. I got a new band on one of my watches.
What kind?
I just want to look at it. It's just a leather band. It's just a different color.
Look at it.
It's a different color, and the one I had was a glossy finish, and the one I got is a matte finish, which I think I really prefer that one.
On the big baller one or like one of the new ones?
It's one of the big baller ones, but it's not the big baller one. It's the salmon face. Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, when I opened the box and I looked at it, and for a second I thought they messed up and they didn't change it. It looked really similar.
Bring it. Now I gotta see it. I gotta see this now, guys.
I got a new band too.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
it's a
interesting.
Nice little blue silicone one. Yeah.
Look at that. Stretchy.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get a stretchy band on the Cartier watch.
I sold my old Apple Watch and got this one because I got so used to the Cartier one being so small. So I wanted to get the smallest Apple Watch possible.
You had the Pro, right?
I only had that one for like a week. I returned it. I've had just the normal 9, like the 44.
Yeah, I got
Alexandra with the $10 donation. I quit my job today, family. Thanks for getting me through everything. Love forever to Ethan, Hila, and the crew. Oh, and it's my 34th birthday today. Happy birthday, Alexandra.
Dan has a.
I'm so
Dan has given me a reason to cut in there.
It doesn't look like
That they changed it?
like I had no. I see that it's a different band, but like it doesn't look that good. As I've seen online the pictures, like the leather has much nicer like pattern and like discolorations here and there. You know,
Gina said, it said Dan has some daddy forearms, question mark?
Let's see him. Put him up, Dan.
Put him up.
This boy been climbing. I don't know if you guys know
that. Go Lions.
Go Lions.
Hello.
Hello,
Pirate, why are you running, bro? Oh, I think that's a reference to...
Yeah.
We'll explain that on Friday. Today's my husband. This is a $50 donation. Today is my husband David's 40th birthday. We've been fans since 2015, and I know he'd love a happy birthday from the crew. Thanks for making us laugh over the years. Well, David, happy 40th, my friend.
My 40th birthday, I was in Las Vegas.
Ethan, you have any advice?
What's the question?
Well, this gentleman just turned 40. I was just wondering if you had any advice for middle age for him.
I'm not 40 yet. I have. What advice am I going to give him? I'm not even 40 yet. You know? You know what I mean?
Hi, everyone.
He's going to have to go to someone else's channel if he wants advice about being 40. You know what I mean, Dan? What the fuck does that say?
Let's see here. Dude, I keep yawning too. What is happening? I think this is because Ethan was yawning.
Yeah,
earlier
yawning
in the
is
episode.
contagious. It's a very bizarre phenomenon. But real.
Just everybody watching the show, yawning.
What's the
weird
issue,
phenomenon, man?
It just like I'll show you. There's You want to know the issue?
I mean, you're
I'm
just
kind of
sitting
curious
here.
now. All right, hold on.
Explain to us while you.
I'll show you what it's supposed to look like,
Oh,
what I
okay.
want it to look like.
Is the band aftermarket or is it legit?
No, it's supposed to be from the manufacturer. Hold on, I'm looking. It could be that it's not worn out enough. Like here, for example, here. This is what I want. It could be maybe that it's just not worn out enough, but the texture on this looks completely different, and it looks great on the watches. So this is it. You see like a really...
It's like an alligator.
Yeah, alligator. So this is also alligator, but you guys, I mean, look at the leather.
Okay, let's see.
Need more light.
Can you make it
there.
full screen,
Here,
Nate?
and with the flashlight. Pass this down. AB. No, go back. We got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Might have to go full screen for this.
Let's see.
That looks nice. I want it to look like that. That's all I want it to look like. Like the color is nicer.
Show us. No, it doesn't look the same. Come a little bit closer here. Oh yeah, it doesn't have the same pattern. Definitely not. Ethan says, "What the fuck?" He thinks he thinks AB's is cooler.
You guys, watches are literally just ugly bracelets.
Thank you.
You have no class.
Girls can wear watches.
I know they
What'd
can
you
wear
say, Homer?
watches. Bracelets are much prettier.
Now, is that from Paddock?
Yes, it's supposed to be. Apparently, that's what they said anyway.
I got bracelets too. If you want to see, Olivia.
Bracelets are also beautiful. I just prefer them.
mean, it has the Paddock stamp here, but I'm not sure this is genuine.
Maybe it's just a different
Is
model.
Did you order it from them, or is it through a?
They ordered it. They said from them.
Who is they?
The people I bought it from. Who's a pretty big dealer. Like they have a good reputation.
They're reputable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
If
right.
you're not happy with it, take it back.
Well, to be honest, they didn't even charge me for it.
Oh. Well, fuck it.
This is a first-time super chat from Kel. First-time super chat. Been a watcher for years, but now I'm finally a member. I binged all the members' eps, and I just want to say my boyfriend and I quote, Eric Clapton is a fucking freakazoid all the time now. Who said that?
I mean, he is a freak.
He is, for sure.
That sounds like a Dan quote.
I was so you told me that. I was so sad to hear that. I didn't know much about him, and you were telling me. I was like,
Holy
damn.
shit. Look up the backstory of Layla.
Layla?
It's insane. He was literally having like a guitar battle with George Harrison's wife. He's having a guitar battle with George Harrison, and the winner gets his wife.
And the other got the guitar.
And
that guitar's name is Lucy.
It's such a crazy story. Fucking insane.
It's a 69 red Les Paul. It's all yours now, George.
And I think she ended up with Eric, right?
Yeah, her name's Patty Boyd. I believe it was George first, then Eric Clapton.
It's fucking nuts, this story. Yeah. Oh, he's also a raging anti-Semite. And racist.
And racist, yeah.
He's just generally just a terrible person.
Yeah. Disappointing.
Just like his...
I've never been the biggest Eric Clapton.
He's got a few songs that are good. I agree.
He's got a few, but
the body of his work doesn't appeal to me.
I think he's a little overblown.
He was in some fucking power groups, man.
For sure.
Blind Faith, and he's written some great songs. I will say that.
Yardbirds.
Yeah. But yeah, I really dig his 80s shit. He wrote some really good songs in the 80s.
All right. Let me try this song. Why don't you pretend I'm in the bathroom or something, Dan?
Well, Watch Talk would be more fun if you explain what was going on, rather than just sitting there.
So, I mean, I explained it as best as I can.
Yeah,
it's just the band looks like shit.
So you're thinking
It doesn't look that nice.
Probably gonna change it out.
Yeah, probably. His is a factory band on expensive watch. It should be better quality.
Not helping.
I mean, it's at least we're not just sitting here quietly looking at Ethan.
This reminds me of show
You know
and
what I
tell.
mean?
Maybe we should do show and tell.
You look like a giant
Hello,
attacking Los
Nate.
Angeles.
Stand by. We need that flashlight out there again. We're flying in the flashlight.
Looks like
I don't know
shit.
if you gave it back, but I have another one here.
Ethan says it looks cheap.
Hold on. We need the light. Stand by.
Oh, I got two. I got five.
Okay.
Okay. It's almost like a red brown. Poo-poo. He says it's like a poo-poo brown. Not classy. All right. We tried.
Except eating poo-poo.
This person said I had dreams of bagging groceries after starting my first job at the grocery store. I do understand the coding dream meme earlier. You guys ever had like work nightmares?
Actually, I don't know if I've ever had a work nightmare.
Really?
All the time.
I used to have
all the time.
All the time.
I still have nightmares that I'm waiting, and this was all a dream.
The waiting ones have faded, but that was definitely the worst. I used to dream that I was at work waiting tables all the time when I was in the middle of doing it, which is horrible because you wake up and you feel like you just got off a ship. You're like that stressed.
You ever have a dream where you're waiting and your dick is out? Like your zipper's
Naked
open?
dream. I've had that a couple. It's
specifically.
been a long time since I had a dream like that.
It would always
I
just
used
be
to-
that everything was going wrong, you know?
Oh,
I
yeah,
dreamed I saw my maternal
everything was
grandmother
coming out
sitting by the
wrong,
bank
and, like,
of the swimming
everybody's
pool.
yelling at me
Yeah.
and be like that kind of stressful.
I still have dreams that I'm in college flunking classes.
Mine
That
are
stress
more like
me
that.
out.
Yeah.
Where it's like I just don't know everything I'm supposed to know. Like I'm about to go on stage and I have this part that I've never learned the lines for.
Yeah, and it feels so bad. And
Yeah.
I wake up and I go, thank God I'm no longer in school.
Yep.
It's so nice not being in school. Look at that color. It looks like fucking dog shit. You can actually see the color better from here. Like that is not a nice
In the
brown.
light, yeah.
And the text, you just cannot. There's no good texture. The color's terrible.
I don't agree that the color's terrible. You can complain about the texture if you want, but I think that brown looks nice.
I think
Look at this one.
Overall, I will say I'm not a huge fan of that piece. I like the other ones, bro. At least I prefer.
You like the skeleton one better, or you think
the
Nautilus is my favorite.
Yeah,
that's the best one. I think that's my favorite watch that I have.
I think that's that is my favorite Patek or the Aquanaut.
The Aquanaut's not really my style, but I do that Nautilus is my favorite watch. That thing is like perfect.
I concur.
Okay.
I have a fascinating super chat here.
Look at this. Now this is a beautiful band.
Yeah.
You
But
see?
it's worn.
You
right?
see the color, the texture.
Well, the photo could be edited.
No, I had a band like this.
What happened?
Seriously, not trying to toot my own horn. This isn't an
I traded
expensive
it
band. This isn't expensive, and it definitely.
But you've worn it in. You know.
No,
it's got some
I got it
bands.
like this. No, I swear this one I got. It looks all.
Got a good shape. It's
Yeah.
got a good girth.
God, it's not focusing, son of a bitch. Anyways, just saying.
Just saying.
All right, this person took a DNA test and found out that
She's
their parents-
100% that bitch.
Nice.
Our DNA history. What is that term?
They said they took a DNA test and found out my parents used a donor to have me. I have over 70 half siblings, and they're all in a Facebook group. They want to do a meetup and be an actual family, but I feel weird about it.
Yo, that's like
LOL.
straight. You're like from one of those Netflix documentaries. Like you're not supposed to have that many. If you donate, you're not supposed to have that many offspring. Because the risk of inbreeding on accident. But I mean,
interesting.
Listen, they're like your family, like technically, but if you're not interested, and I mean, you don't have to fucking know
70
them.
people is a lot to take on as family. you
Yeah,
know?
they're total strangers. You've lived your whole life without knowing these people exist. You don't need to go be a part of that if you don't want to.
Also, that documentary, wasn't it the doctor helping them? That was like impregnating the women.
Well, no. So there's two different ones. There's one about a doctor who was jizzing in the cups and throwing out the intended fathers, which is fucking nuts, right? And then there's another one about a prolific sperm donor who capped out his donation limit and just kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and he'd go to different countries and do it. And he ended up having like thousands of kids, and that story is interesting as well.
A lot of loads.
Yeah, for sure, a lot of loads.
Yeah.
All right, watch talk's over.
Nice.
Okay. Great.
There it is, man.
Hello.
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 Hello, Innit. So who do we like? Who are we picking? Did we pick a side? I guess Tommy. I mean.
Oh, in that?
Yeah.
I'm not picking a side.
I'm not picking a side either.
Yeah.
Hard to choose.
You can say.
I said I'm not picking, but I guess I kind of did.
It seems like
I'm leaning towards TommyInnit.
Me too.
I mean, that's certainly the popular conception.
But I
on
didn't
the
like
issue.
I didn't like what he said about in the misgift clip. That's just so cringe and awful.
He's not perfect. He kind of doesn't come out looking great in it either. You know what I mean?
That's the impression I got.
But
I
at
guess
the end of the
maybe
day, it's
lean
also
towards him just a little bit because again, Dream did cheat at Minecraft and lie about it. And I know it's been years, but that's really hard to let go. It's hard to let go.
It was a betrayal.
Yeah.
All right, what
he
else we
hired
got?
an MIT mathematician
so cool.
to scientifically prove that he didn't cheat.
It's so funny. What else we got here? We have like 10 minutes.
We got like the Drake lawsuit. Since you were talking about like.
How about the KavKav thing?
Oh, that's also good.
We have a funny new.
We have a KavKav thing?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So, unless there's a fire or something like that, we'll be here tomorrow for members who we love, 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 and appreciate. Thank you guys so much. And everybody else, we'll be seeing you on Friday. Until then, imagine if you can dare to, if Ninja got a low tapered fade.
I've been